Ooh, squeaky mic. Hey, fellow agents, this is Agent Smith, and we are going to get into some Magic the Gathering. So I've got my main desktop up, and hopefully this will pop up to the front once I do this. But, let's see. I might have to do a display capture. Boom. And boom. There we go. No. Display capture. There we go. So anyway, here's my desktop, but I'm going to go ahead and launch into this because, yeah, there we go. Magic the Gathering, popular as it is, actually had a title that came out in 1997. 98, they came out with the Duels of the Planeswalker version. And actually, let me see if I can take a look at the there we go, this PC. And yes, let's see if I can get you an intro. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. This is live, so it's a chat as well. And it does have intros and stuff, so let me play that intro movie real quick. This is as big as it gets, by the way. Let's see if I can window capture this. Boom.
Guardian, immortal protector of Shandalar, our world rich in magic. 5 guilds have I made to prevent the misuse of men. 5 wizards have I appointed to lead
Better.
these guilds. The great barrier I created to protect us from those who would plunder our home. It has always held, but now Shandalar has attracted the attention of a cunning planeswalker called Arzakon. Projecting its spirit onto our world, Arzakon has turned the 5 wizards against me, promising power and immortality. Banded together, they attacked my stronghold and killed my body, leaving my spirit to search Shandalar for a champion. Meanwhile, the wizards have sent their creatures in a race for mana, ravaging the land as they seek to cast the spell of Dominion. But Arzakon has lied. Dominion is not power. Once cast, it will shatter the Great Barrier, and Arzakon will take Shandalar. My one hope is that you are the champion I have sought. If you can defeat the wizards in their castles, Arzakon may yet be denied.
So there you go. That's the introduction to that came off of the disc. Hopefully, I can get this to go properly with the display capture and exit and display capture again. I might be able to do this because I'm trying to get it so it's the right size. Boom. Yeah. To display capture. There we go. And then I can move this right into the middle. Perfect. That'll work. All right. So anyway, so this is Magic the Gathering. There's actually a PC title that came out, like I said, in 1997. They did an expansion in that same year, adding a few titles to it. And actually, let me pull it up real quick ooh. Of course I've got chats. Okay. Oh, this is something else. Anyway, let me pull it up on my phone real quick for the Wikipedia on it. Magic the Gathering PC Wikipedia, so I can give you the details. PC game Wikipedia. And this should give me a list because I tell you what, there's a huge list of video games in the history of this stuff. So, this one is the original Magic the Gathering video game. Came out in 1987 by Micropose. Microprose made in April 1997. They did some expansions for it, and it basically had a bunch of different card sets that were actually put into it. So it had some of the original stuff in there. I'm trying to see what card sets they actually had in there. I'm not 100% what the original one placed, but nonetheless, it's set in the world of Shandalar and the plane of Shandalar, which is a world that had never been done before, but this one's played more as an RPG than the others. So they did do expansions called Spell of the Ancients in September 1997 that added in the Arabian Nights and Antiquity sets from the originals. And then they also did Duels of the Planeswalker, which is the one that I'm running now in January of 1998. And that one had gotten updated over time. That included all the Spell of the Ancients stuff, but it also added in the sets for Legends and the Dark. Dark was around. Arabian Nights or Dark was around when I first started playing Magic the Gathering. So I know people are into this stuff from back in the day, but let's see if I can get a new game started up. Doesn't ever want to give me the challenge for it. I prefer black as my main magic spell type, and it looks like they pretty much have the setup for a wizard I prefer. Now, let me see if I can put a male one in here. So you get to pick your wizard, what you're going to look like. Nope, that's all kinds of crazy shit right there. And I'll end up going with something a little different. I like the dark look of everything, and I like to try to theme the character to fit. So even though if I play a female, I really don't care, because there's some cool ones, but I don't like all of them. I like this one's setup. Drop out them eyes. Get this changed to necklace. Get rid of the hair, put that on there. That looks nice. Nice bald head. And a cup of blood. Really doesn't matter. Pull up my save. Wish I could load faces. We'll save that over that one. And let's go jump into it. Hopefully. Yep, I figured it would do this. So when it comes in and asks me for this, I have to exit the game and then come back in, and it will allow me to go. So let's escape. Yes. And then we'll come right back into it real quick. And Shandalar. And that should fix it. There we go. Boom. Full screen. Resume game. So there you go. We are in the world of Magic the Gathering. So let's go ahead and head to the nearest town. Oop. Oh, come on. Can I arrow key it? There we go. Boom. It's like the music even laid itself out. So I'm gonna try to let me just pull this my screen out bigger so I can play with this. That way it could be so I can fiddle with my stuff. And we should be good to go. Oh, you know what I should probably do? I should probably turn my chat on so I can actually talk to you guys. That would help. I always forget to turn this on. Restream chat service. Let's see. Alternate tab. Nope, you know what? I'll exit out real quick. Exit, yes. And then I get this set up real quick. That's my bad. I thought I already had my chat set over here, so that way I'd be able to talk to you guys. It turns out I did not. And that was on me. Let me just log in real quick. Boom. And it should be good to go. There we go. That's much better. All right, now let's jump back in. I knew I forgot something. I was like, I'm missing something in all of this. There we go. Put this over to the side and drag this out so we could see it and resume. Right back where we started. So yeah, we drop into a town, leave the village, and then come back in. Dark spells. I'm in a dark area too. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deck that they gave us right off the bat. And it looks like almost exactly the same as I had before. I honestly don't like some of the setup that they gave us. Yeah, this did like things like green mana battery, but a mana charge for green. I don't have green even in my deck, so that doesn't even make sense. In fact, sell that off for 45. And I'll leave the rest for now on a green ward. Protection from green. I'll leave that. And I'll leave this the circle protection, but this is an old style game from like the original setup and everything. So we've got our plains or swamps, mountains like normal. We got first strike wolves with 1/1. If you don't know Magic, basically how this works is you have abilities here that do different things. You've got your power of your attack, and you've got your health for the creature. You utilize these things to keep you from dying in a combat between you and another wizard. So in the case of this, they all have special abilities, like first strike means that they do their attack first. This is first strike and banding. Banding is an old ability I don't even think they utilize anymore, but that was basically if something else was attacking, you can stack this onto that attack. It's kind of useful if you have a flying creature. So, like I've seen a lot of people play this and they don't want to mess around with Bog Imps. The Bog Imp has flying, 1/1. If I attack with him and then I band with this pikeman, he can actually take the advantage of the flying, which makes him unblockable. As far as I understand, I've been fiddling with this for a minute. Got some flying vultures. The creature was put into a graveyard from play this turn. Put a carrion counter on. Can I? There we go. Expand that text box. I was like, I can't even read it all. Put a carrion counter on the Osai Vulture. Remove 2 of those counters at any time. I'm assuming it should be as an instant. Then the Osai Vultures get a +1/+1 to the end of the turn. So, green ward is protection from green, the individual creature, whilst the circle of protection is something I can play where I can protect myself from white, meaning that I can pay 1 and then any damage from that individual is blocked. I actually was testing this game out and playing, and I ended up getting in a fight with a white guy who had a protection from black, and that circle of protection from black damn near stopped me. I was like, good lord, man. I tried everything I had just to be able to get a shot in at this person. It was not working. So, if the audio for this game is too low, please let me know. I'll just turn this up just a tack. It's really not necessary, but I can also put something else on. Wall of Bone regenerates. This is kind of like I can pay a fee if it dies and it comes directly back, so it doesn't die. Target creature other than the Sorcerer's Queen is 0/2 until the end of the turn. So I can basically make somebody, like, no matter what their ability is, turn them into a 0/2 creature, which makes it a hell of a lot easier. And I can use her to basically nerf their enemies. Pit Scorpion deals damage to a player. That player gets poison counter. Player with 10 of these can lose the game. That's another one that's not really utilized anymore. I think recently I'd seen a clock that works similarly. It was like 12 points or something like that, but most of the time the cards that have an effect of losing a game or finishing a game immediately through counters is on yourself. I've seen a few like that lately, where if you run out of options, you can lose. Murk Dwellers attack. If they attack and they aren't blocked, then it gets +2. This guy flies and deals damage, causing them to discard a card at random. For a cost of 1 mana, it's +1/+1 per. So it starts 0/1 and get +1/+1 till the end of the turn for every black mana. The Air Graders or the Graders do damage to me if I don't use them every single time they're out. Cyclopean Mummy is exiled essentially from the game. The term that makes more sense, removed from the game if it dies. Bog Imp flies. Abomination, if it blocks or isn't even become blocked by a green or white creature, destroy it at the end. It's almost like Death Touch, but specifically for green and white. Unholy Strength, +2/+1. Old school. They also have a Holy Strength on the white side. White and black play very similarly, so it's a good combination. It is semi. Red is not bad either. I don't mind them. Wall of Dust blocks a creature. That creature cannot attack the next turn. Just a normal 1/1, real cheap. Normal 3/3, real cheap. Fairly cheap. Normal 2/2. This gives you +1/+0, but I can also use it to regenerate any enchanted creature. It's pretty cool. This gives all my creatures +1/+0. And then I've got a few artifacts from back then. Primal Clay comes into play as either a 3/3 artifact, 2/2 artifact with flying, or a 1/6 wall. Walls can't attack, but they're pretty well defensive. I think the only thing that can get past them really is flying. Amulet, if it's destroyed, will give me, or killed, it'll give me 2, but it's a 2/2 creature. And the Soul Net will give me health every time someone dies. Whenever a creature is put in a graveyard from play, it says a creature, so I'm assuming any creature, even on their side, from play, then I may pay 1 and get 1 life. So it's not too bad. I just sold the 1 card for the money that was worth. You can also buy in these. So if you find something you're interested in, click into it and hit yes. 1 colorless mana in your pool. Sacrifice it to destroy a target land. That's not a bad deal. No. Not gonna buy anything, I don't think yet. Regenerating skeleton. I don't know if I don't think I have any of those. Dark Ritual. Add 3 mana to your pool, which is not bad. You pay 1, you get 3. So I might actually take. You know what? I'm not gonna buy anything on this one yet. And then, of course, you can also speak to the leader of the town. Getting a quest. Defeat the Warlock, which has been menacing our village. Return here, and I will reward you with 2 black amulets. And the amulets have to do with these things here. I'm not 100% on all the abilities of these. I searched for the last, like, hour for an instruction manual for this game. So I have the original copy of this on disc, but I don't have my manual anymore, so I don't recall what these do. I want to say it has something to do with special abilities, and I'm gonna have to test them out to see what they do, honestly. But you know what, I'll take the quest, which means I have to fight a warlock creature at some point. Hopefully not too difficult. I have 3 days to do it, and if I can pull it off, then I'll be good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this graveyard over here, if I can figure out how to get to it. Encounters are all these little random enemies that you see walking around. Found a swamp card. There's a warlock. Into combat for encounter. Those who enter the domain of the mighty black wizard may pay for the privilege. Will you? I can duel him, or I can pay 70 gold to get rid of it. I also have to spend money on food to survive. And again, I don't even remember what the onks are about. There's probably some elements I need to do some research on to figure out. But back in the day, and I don't think people even play this way anymore, but when I used to play, when you were playing Magic, you would have to basically shuffle your deck. You draw the first card off of your deck, and that card is your ante. The other player does the same thing. You put those cards aside out of your deck. So if you have a 60-card deck, you're playing with 59. The ante is what you win. So if I lose this, I'll lose my protection from white. If I win this, I will gain his Al-Hajjaj, gaining 1 life for each 1 damage Al-Hajjaj deals. So a health gain, which is not too bad. It's like lifelink, but lifelink was not a thing back then. They have a few things, Spirit Link and a few other ones similar that can be used both ways, but not more than the toughness of a creature or the life total of a player. So you can only earn so much. But I'm going to go ahead and duel him because we do have a thing for it. We'll see how those black mana stones work. Hopefully I will win this. Probably not. Old school coin flip. I think anytime it's tails, I lose. No, I got it, actually. Awesome. I can play first to draw first. I'll take play. And that's our ante. And he did not mulligan any of his cards. So, we've got a pretty decent start, and I'm going to probably jump out right away. If you haven't played Magic before, simply goes play down a land each turn. You can only do 1 at a time. You can tap said land to play spells. This one highlighted because I have the 1 mana for it, so it's letting me know. It's telling me to tap 1, which is turn it on its side. Back then they had mana burn. I'm not even sure if mana burn's a thing anymore, to be honest, because I was like, I saw some things where people had to have it explained to them. If you tap your lands unnecessarily and you put mana into your pool on the left-hand side here, and you don't utilize it by the end of a segment, or the turn, I think nowadays, you get damaged from it. So it's best to choose your card before you turn your mana. And finish my phases. Because right now he has Summoning Sickness, which prevents him from attacking right away. Let's get out a second one. What do I have for 2s? Cyclopean Mummy can come out. Unholy Strength can be played right away, which means I can attack hard right off the bat. So we'll drop that Swamp and get that Unholy Strength dropped immediately. Because he has no defense, and I have the ability to attack this round for 3 damage against his 12. Normally, in a game of Magic, you start with 20 each player. You try to dwindle them down to 0 any way that you can. Or if they run out of cards in their deck, you can see how much they have. This guy has 48 cards. And I'm working with 40 or 36 plus what I have on the table and everything else. If I run out of cards before he does, I'm out of luck. Let me change my image. I don't like dueling options. I like to have the deck color and line drawings. He has a similar one. I just like that design. It's a whole bunch of little bonuses, and you can skip around and arrange your cards to make everything look nice. But anyway, on to his turn. His turn, round 2. Drops another swamp, but he still has nothing he can play. Or does he? Playing Dark Ritual, the one I should have purchased for 3 black mana. And he's doing a Drain Life. Drain Life probably for enough to actually take it down. So he played it out for the 2. For each Drain Life, for each damage Drain Life deals to target creature player. He didn't do anything though. No, wait, he did. Because he played it for 1 and then he dropped his mana plus the 3, which drained for 4. But he only got 2 back because that's all I could do. Killed my creature off. That son of a bitch. I'm going to drop the Amulet. Because if he destroys this, it costs 3. But if he destroys this, it gains back 2 mana for myself. I'm going to sort my cards as well. To keep it clean. Sometimes it glitches on me where I can't click. I gotta right click and choose done. Thankfully, the right click function works. I've noticed a few errors in this game that don't quite work perfectly, but we're talking about something that was built for Windows 7 and XP. Pit Scorpion damages any player. He or she gets a poison counter. 10 counters and you lose. You can build a deck of Pit Scorpion, so I'm gonna have to be defensive on this thing. If I attack with him with nothing to back me up, I'll be out of luck. And I'm about ready to drop an enchant. First, I need defense. The Cyclopean Mummy is just to hold this guy off and it'll kill him. If he doesn't block right now. Which I didn't think he would. It's definite that he would lose this creature because mine is stronger with 2 damage, 2 health. And he'll only do 1 damage with that in defense. Tano's Wand. Pay 2 and tap it. Target creature with a power of 2 or less is unblockable this turn. Oof. And he's gonna... Nope, he can't play it yet, though. So he's not even gonna move. That's some sneaky shit right there. Drop another plane. And I'm gonna put my Orcish Flame. Orcish Oriflamme. Flame. Hello? Oh, my whole thing froze. Don't tell me my game just crashed on me. Come on now. There we go. Okay, I've got 2 mana on there. I was like, please play out. That was really weird. Oriflamme red and 2, 3. Hey, what's up, D. Vincent? How you doing, man? Thank you for coming by. And I'm going to end up getting a mana burn because this thing isn't registering. This is a glitch I noticed earlier. It wants to take that red automatically for it and makes it disappear for whatever reason. So now I've got an extra black mana that's just floating. I noticed this was an issue before. I don't know how to pay it out that way. I think I might be able to send it over, but it's too late now. So, Orcish Oriflamme, there we go. My enchantments go up here. So with this, every time I attack, my creatures get +1. I'll take that mana burn. It's alright. And send it. He'll get 3/2. He gets 1 point stronger. I should have probably sent him, but he would have defended that guy. I think he would have. Now, he's probably going to make it so, more than likely, if he's smart, he's going to make himself unblockable, which is going to send a hit to me. But if he attacks, there ain't nothing he can do. No, he didn't do it. Oh, he's got 2 now. Okay, that's why. Drop my swamp. Drop my Great Ogre. Actually, I'm going to hit cancel. I'm going to see if this works. So if I do 1, 2, 3, and then hit it. And it asks for it. Tap 2, but I can pay by clicking. Okay, cool. I will avoid all mana burn from here on forward. Yeah, is it chilly? Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm out here in freaking Georgia, and it's chilly out tonight, too. I was like, I went out to have a smoke before this. I was like, oof, man, oh man. All right, let's see if I can kill him off. It will either get rid of his pit scorpion for my own protection or take him out, because both these creatures are going to get +1 as soon as I attack with them. He has to take this or he's losing, and I'll finish my first quest here. Which I figured he would. But now I don't have to worry about a defensive creature there, and I could still have 2 to get through on the next round. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing this stuff, like I said, I want to say, what was it, 95, 96 it was when Magic the Gathering came out originally. Oh, you fucker with that Drain Life. Of course. And he got health back. He took the 2 health, 2 damage. I don't have anything in my hand. Wall of Bone's not going to help me out. On the upside, he can't really do anything. Come on. Let's tap him. Oh, Lord, I tell you. This is so annoying with this drags. Nope. Nope. Cancel. Let's do that again. There we go. Wall of Bone. Tap 2. A weird glitch that does that every once in a while. But now that I know how to utilize my mana, that's fine. Arrange the cards so they're nice. And done. I think it's when I right-click that messes it up. I have to be careful about that. That's 3 damage, and there's no way he can stop it because he ain't got nothing to defend with. So unless he drains this guy, I should be good to go, since a wall can't attack. Yeah. I started playing Magic. I have actually Quake a long time ago as well. FPS games. Shoot, the first FPS game I played, I think, was Wolfenstein. God dang, this dude has a ton of drain life. This cheap ass fucking warlock. He's gonna keep me held back. He's trying to slow my my onslaught. And he's just gaining more and more freaking mana too. The area is focused on this guy, gives him health back, which means I need to deal with him. Wall of Dust is good. Wall of Dust allows me, so if I defend with him, the other person, if it doesn't kill the creature, the other person cannot attack when it's defended against afterwards. Yeah, Wolfenstein 3D, I should say, because technically there was a 2D side-scrolling Wolfenstein game. Aw, you shit. Undefendable. Smart. And he's going to gain that health back from it. I can't do anything about it either. Target creature. Well, he's wasting shit. -X. I only have 1. He spent 3 mana to fucking reduce me to -2 with it. No, he increased it. Why am I 4/4? That doesn't make sense. Oh, it's +X. He strengthened my wall for a turn before or right after I was able to put defense down. It just seems like he was burning spells. Insane. I don't know if I played the PS1 Castle Wolfenstein. I didn't know they made Castle Wolfenstein on the PlayStation 1. Or are you referring to the 3D, the first-person shooter? Okay, my Osai Vultures should be good. And the end of a turn in which a creature is put into the graveyard, I get a carrion counter. He can get stronger over turns, but essentially he's my only attacker, and I'm assuming this dude has another freaking drain. If he does, then I'm just going to be slowed down for yet another turn until I get something strong out. Yeah, I can't defend you, and that's fine. He's going to gain health 1 each time, but he's only gaining 1 each time, and mine will be able to do 2. Yes, okay, cool. Yeah, that was like the... I want to say that was... Oh, shoot. It's been so long, man. I want to say that was the second 3D one. No, the second 3D one was called Spear of Destiny. It might have been the 3D one. I don't know. They had so many Wolfensteins, dude. id Software has been doing games for so freaking long. Keep going. I got to click inside the box. So I can do him too, but he gains back 1 every turn. And he has that defense, but that can't fly. He's going to start dropping. Look at that. That's what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fucking damage right off the bat. This thing will be a 6/7 in 1 turn temporarily. He might actually take me. Soul Net. Gain a life whenever a creature is put into a graveyard. I'll play it. Because I don't have much choice. My Flying Vulture will become a 2/1 because of the Orchestra Flam. But that's not going to be enough. This is going to be a back and forth battle. I didn't expect my freaking first combat in this game to be so difficult. And I can't find a way to change the settings for difficulty. Now he'll gain 1 back. And then I'll do him 2. And so every round I basically will go back and forth like this. Back to that pit scorpion. Arrange his cards. There we go. More flying creatures. We will hold. Hypnotic Spectre. A nice little flying 2/2. And I'll make him discard cards. Hopefully it will slow him down. He's got 1 in his hand here. Keep on going. We can't stop. Actually, it'll be 3, so I might actually win this. That was lucky. Unless he drains him. I'm just hoping for no life drain. No fucking life drain. Yep, you keep on doing that shit. I can block it with 1 hit. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I can't block it with 1 hit. Wait. That's some fucking cheap card play. So he's going to do this now. That's going to cause this one to become unblockable. Because you can only cast it on a 2 or less creature. That's some smart play. I got to get one of these things and get some Frozen Shades together. You combine that now with the remaining 2 that he has to spend, and this becomes a 2/3 creature that's still technically under the score, but capable of surviving for it. That's pretty smart. And then nothing. Oh, yep, there it is. 1 mana boost. And 2 mana boost. Exactly what I thought he would do. But that's alright, because this next hit is his killing hit. You're done. Dunzo. Because this Orcish, or this Osai and this Hip are 3, but they're both going to get a bonus due to my equip my enchantment. Boom. Discard a card, but it don't matter. Won the first one. You too, man. You have a good night. Have a good day working. I got to get up in the morning, honestly, too. I'm probably only going to do this for a couple hours because thankfully I work in the evenings right now. So, all right. So now, once you defeated somebody, they show you what you're going to get. I can get all these uncommon cards, which this is a good one I actually want. The blue I don't really care about, but that's not too bad. Play X random fast effects. I forget what a fast effect is. It's been so long. Because the cards were wholly different back then. And another Wall of Bone. You can also get a dungeon clue. This one will give me a clue about the Ivory Tower. So in the overall of the storyline, there are 5 planeswalkers that are controlling the land of Shandalar. And our purpose in this is to become really good to eventually go up against the each of the mages and take them down. Killing all 5 of them eventually to win the land. So take the cards, because I like those. And I'm still in the village, because you keep moving even after you finish the combat. But we completed what we need to do, so I gotta go back to that other village after I'm done here. Just take a look at what I got in my deck. Don't care about blue cards. I'm not worried about those. I'm gonna sell that for the money it is. It's worth quite a bit. We are going to add this. There we go. Double click to add it in. To increase that, we are going to take out probably, I gotta remove, well, I mean, I'm not at 60, so I guess I'm good. We got about 19 lands. So just under 20, so we're looking at 19 lands is 27 cards. It's not a bad ratio. The 50-50 almost. So I'll add both of these in. And that'll work. I get my full stats. I forgot I'm doing the math for myself. A 53% mana percentage. Totals 40% mana percentage, so not bad. Alright, now let's go back into town and see about buying cards. I like this Frozen Shade, and that was actually a really good idea. Weakness is not bad because you can drop that on enemies to slow them down. I actually will buy that. Yes or no? I had to hunt that down too in this to figure out how to freaking choose what I wanted. Enchanted Land is a swamp. That would be good for one of my other characters. You can turn the enemy's land into a swamp to allow me to walk right past their shit. So I'll take that as well, and I will actually buy all 3 of these and throw them in my deck. Boom. 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 Don't you fight me. There you go. I have... Where is it? Murk Dwellers. Do I not have that one? Maybe I don't have that one. One of my creatures, I guess the Sorcerer's Queen was changed. I had one in my last one when I was testing this out that actually had Swamp Walk, which basically means as long as the other player has a swamp, I can actually attack directly through. It'll come in handy, more so when I'm fighting against white and blue and any of the other colors, but you never know. It drops my overall mana percent chance to a 37, so 1 in 3 cards will be able to do that, which kind of indicates I should probably buy this land while I'm at it. So let's go ahead and pick that up too and put it in the deck. And that's a little better. Over time, I'm going to probably start dropping some of these other ones out because I want to play mostly black and white in my deck. The red one's not bad, but honestly, I don't really need all of these. I like the Wall of Dust, and that's about it from this set. And the Orcish Oriflamme is not too bad. It's a pretty decent enchantment. I should probably focus on putting those together, but yeah. Let's see what this wise man wants. Long ago ages, some cities began to hoard their magics. The wise men of these cities searched for a champion throughout the dark days. When your talent was discovered, they agreed to pool their remaining bits of power in an attempt to unseat Arzakon and his evil mages. 2 of these cities with which you have links are... No more information. Can I get the rest of that? No, it's not enough to fit on the screen. It just ends. So let's see. I'm trying to make sure I remember all the buttons. That brings up that. This brings up the map of the places I've been to so I can find stuff when I need to head back. A few havens. I might have to check those out. City info. Don't have much. Plain map. Info map. Colorless cards. The Tome of Enlightenment. Might be a good idea to go look at it. Alright, anyway, let me buy some more food. And we'll have to get back to the town we were previously at. Cross right. Over. Shouldn't be able to walk over the water, but it was set that way. The village is glad to be rid of the pesky warlock. You are rewarded with cards. Cards that he said he was... No, I'm sorry. He said he was giving me 2 of these black cards here. I wish I knew what this did. Ah. Okay. This lets me stop time and change my cards as necessary. I'll accept that. In fact, while I'm at it, I might as well get rid of a few of these reds that I'm not going to need. Gonna get rid of the Grey Ogre. Oh, I can't do it outside of town. Waited for this guy to come and attack me. I knew he was coming my way. An Undead Knight. And he can give me this Howl from Beyond ability, but I might lose my Wall of Bone. So I can also pay to get out of it, but I think I'm going to go and jump into this. And he has an ability that I can't read. I don't know what that was. I wish that it loaded properly. This game has some glitches. Alright. Well, hopefully we'll make it through. What do we got to start with? Pikemen for 2. I don't have any red out available for this, so that would be a good starter. Frozen Shade's not too bad. I can actually build up pretty good because he's got flying, I think. No, he doesn't, but that still works. Similar to the other Frozen Shade. There's multiple arts, honestly, for these cards. Each one of them. I don't have anything I can play on round 1. I guess I can put the green ward out. No, I need to put that on a creature, and that's useless to me. I'll play it only because I can, I guess. Hopefully I can take this guy. I really wish I knew what the difficulty was in this. Start with a pikeman. No. Yeah, because the pikeman can attack immediately next round. And he has first strike, which will be useful. I gotta figure out a way to... I wish there was a way to update this so I can find a method of like making this shit look better and fix it. Give me less problems. Oh, he's playing Swamp Walk. That shit's gonna fuck me over. This creature is gonna be unblockable every freaking round. Unless I deal with it. Protection from white's not gonna... You know what? I can deal with it because I've got... Frozen Shade was 2. Erg Raiders. Excuse me. You'll come out. And then I'll drop weakness on that one to get rid of it immediately. Even though I know for sure that that thing is definitely -2, -1, and it only had 1 anyway, so it actually zeroed him out flat. Nice. And attack. He doesn't have a lot of health, so that's not too bad. You got to kind of go back and forth a little bit to collect cards and get yourself ready and start working on a deck over time. Flying Carpet. Target creature gains flying until the end of turn. If that creature is put in the graveyard this turn, bury the Flying Carpet. Drop another black. I need a red to get this Goblin Raider out, but Frozen Shade will be useful, and I've got enough to make him nicely buffed when I do get a chance to play him. I have to attack every round with Erg Raiders, so they will attack me. And no, we're not going to do any banding. Separate attacks. That should be for 3. And if I keep going quick, I should be good to go. I can even buff this Frozen Shade to do a defensive. Oh, he still doesn't have anything. Oh, we're getting lucky. Osai and Vultures. You know what? I will play them. Plains, Swamp, get the Vultures out there. And then, yes, I'll take the fast effect because this one's going to get 2 bonus hits. Done. Ready to go. We'll take him for 5, which should make it easy to finish this off unless he has some health gain or some sort of regen. I'm hoping not. I didn't get to read what his bonus ability was, so I'm hoping it's not going to fuck me over. Done and done. That should be it. He had nothing. I will leave those Merc Dwellers alone because I don't need them. We will hit this Frozen Shade up for max damage just to be full fucking power. And send the whole fleet in. Easier than I expected. That's not bad. I want this, and I don't mind. I wouldn't mind getting more info. Again, there's lots of clues you can get to help you to prepare for combat when it comes time to get to these castles, but you can do that over time. Right now, I'm really in a deck building mode. So I'm taking the cards for this plus X plus 0 based on how much I spend. 1 plus whatever I want, which is pretty sick. And Underground Sea counts as an island and a swamp for black and blue. That would not be bad. It's going to be valuable, but I think I'll keep it just for the future purposes because I can make multiple decks. You can have up to 3, so let's keep that. You are a mighty sorceress, says the undead. You get first move in the next duel. Oh, nice. No matter what. That's pretty sick. Let's go back into this town. I have to exit and come back out all the way. There we go. I wanted to check and see about buying cards. I forgot to do that when I came through here. Oh, it's the same stuff they had from before. I forgot about that. I like the Dark Ritual. I'm going to buy this Dark Ritual because it might come in handy for myself. And I could use another Swamp. I don't have enough money to buy anything else. But I do have some cards to put away. We'll take this because it can produce both. That's a land to add and another land. And we'll take both of these. Check my stats. 43% chance. That's much better. My land ratio was not working for me. Yeah. I am heavily on the black side. I'm going to slowly start whittling down the rest of these. The only thing I'd like to keep is my protections for later down the line. Eventually, like I said, creating a deck that's only going to be one color. So you have any new missions for me? Nope. And I wish I could read the rest of what they're saying. There's no mouse scroller in it. So, alright, let's pull up the map real quick. Gold Snap states it as colorless cards, so I guess we'll head south. Instants and blue cards. Well, maybe I could head east. Let's head south and then head east. Oh, Jesus. Nope. Fuck you guys. Never mind. I'm going straight east. I'm not interested in combat right away. Hey, Graveyard popped up. I already purchased this place out. Does he have a new quest? He does. Defeat another Warlock, and he'll give me 2 more black amulets. You know what? I'm not taking that. I'm gonna head to this graveyard and hopefully get more than a swamp. I have no idea what that gave me. Ellerin Haven. Trade black amulets for blue cards. Whatever he gave me, I have no idea. And I don't have a lot for spending. There's a nice set in here, though. Oof. I have to maintain food and health and stuff like that, too. Blue cards only. And I have to trade my black amulets for them. I'm trying to think of what would be good. Got some decent enchants. Control magic, gain control of target of enchanted creature. That's too much blue because I don't have any islands. So none of this is gonna matter. What would it cost? I'll trade you 1 control magic for 2 black mana. Yes. We'll do 1 trade. I can sell this card off. I think it sells, yep, pretty high. That's exactly what I was hoping for. We're also going to sell off a few more cards in my deck to lure this out. I'm going to start whittling down these reds. Keep my Hill Giants. And keep the Aura Flame. High level stuff, but nonetheless. It gives me at least a decent amount of money. Fear. Enchanted creature cannot be blocked except by artifacts and other black creatures, which will come in handy later. It's not a bad card, but of no use to me at the moment. I'll take another weakness, because those are useful for me to deal with harder enemies. And another Unholy Strength. Put those in the deck. Getting a little bit of a build up. I'm trying to do a buff debuff type deck. Hopefully that'll work old school style. Now let's see what he's got for a quest here. Defeat the Lord of Fate, which has been menacing our village. Return here and I'll reward you with blue cards. The Lord of Fate. That sounds fucking tough. What happens if I fail, I wonder? 3 days. Do I have a way to save? This is all my information. Oh, hey, risk 1 black mana, adjust your deck outdoors. Okay. Cool. If I get them, I'll learn what they are. That's what I get for being black cards. This doesn't tell me. City saved, quest records 1. Overall wins and losses 2-0, which is good. The 2 wins I've got. There we go. I guess I'll go south. It must be probably to the right. I don't know. I really wish they would tell me more on there. I also wish I knew how to save this game. I'm gonna have to, when I exit, I'm gonna have to do a basic resume. Thankfully it remembers, but I'd like to save in advance. I'm gonna have to look into that. World Magic. Tome of Enlightenment costs 750 gold pieces. Limit on duplicate spells in your deck is eased by 1. Oh, they do have, I always thought they didn't have limitations, but I guess if this was after the Dark and all the later ones, they added in the 4-card limit already, which means it could allow 4 or 5. Travel west to Cold Snap Glade for that. I'm gonna head south. Whoop, there we go. Oh, the Lord of Fate. Hello. The domain of the mighty Black Wizard. Must pay for the privilege. Yeah, let's fucking do it. The Soul Net's not even a big deal for me to lose if I don't make it. I'd like to get another Osai Vulture, so. He's a white mage? That seems shady. But if he's using white, then that's at least useful to me. Alright, we'll start with swamps. I should probably check my cards more often to see if I need to mulligan. It hasn't really given me the option to do so. I think back then, again, you could only mulligan if you, because everything is different. You can mulligan anything now. I think then if you didn't have a certain number of lands in your draw, was the only way that you were allowed to mulligan. An evil presence. I can get that bog imp right out on the table right now. So if he had something that was like white, as soon as he drops a white, I can drop this on and change it to black. That will slow him down, hopefully, since it seems his cards are a mixture. So hopefully that. If I'm rambling, it's because I don't know what to do when I'm talking on here and people aren't chatting at me, so I'll ramble away. I hope you guys enjoy my random conversations. And if I put alcohol in my system, which I have been doing this evening, that also helps. Damn, I need a white card now. Frozen Shade. This guy is going to be what helps me win this. As long as I can keep that boy alive, I should be good to go. Combat. Started now. He hasn't got anything out to defend himself anyway. So part of the reason I'm playing this is I have been getting into Magic the Gathering Arena quite a bit. I'm not sure if people are really interested in seeing it. I've gotten a few people asking why I don't do it because I'd spend so much time playing it. Attacking does not cause Yoshin Soldier to tap. Oh, he's got Vigilance, essentially is what they call it now. That's pretty cool, I guess. Gosh, I wish I had one more black. 1, 2, 3. It's not quite enough. It would defend against him. But my flying one will at least keep going over him. I can kill that Yoshin Soldier. And he does have a plains now, so I can dump that out. So he's sitting there waiting. They want to know if I want to use my instance. Let's put this out. Merc Dweller's not too bad. Every time he's not blocked, he gets 4. I'm going to drop this Evil Presence on his plains. So that way he's stuck with only black mana. Let me arrange his cards so I can see them better. And I think we'll go into combat phase. Yeah. I'll send both of them in. The worst case scenario, he can only defend it. Yep, take it. Black and black. Done. Not too bad. So yeah, he defended, which is fine. Not worried about that. Once I get another swamp, if he tries that again, he'll be fucked. Pestilence. I love that card when I was, I had that card in my decks when I was younger. So as it states, at the end of any turn, if there are no creatures in play, bury Pestilence. But for 1 black mana, you can deal 1 damage to each creature and player. He can essentially kill my whole fucking deck right away. And his has 4, which means he won't be able to, there was nothing that, and I think that can be played anytime. He may end up fucking dropping my shit right quick. It's a mana source, but a mana source doesn't make sense. Can I play that anytime? You know what? I'm going to play this guy now. Play 1 black. And then you're going to do 3. 1, 2, 3. Done. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to attack with both. And I'm going to use his ability again. Assign attacks. Fast effect is fine. Let him try to block. No blockers. Awesome. Hopefully I didn't misplay this. I should have probably used it for a better defense. But that's alright. Hit him for 6. Because I have a feeling he's going to fuck... Actually, you know what? I should have left those now that I think about it. Because he's going to wipe both of them off the board as soon as he runs his Petulance. Processing Petulance. Oh, no. It's just checking. Okay. Shit. +3/+3. Okay. Yep. I'm going to have to play fast and hard. And he activated it. All my cards are gone. That's alright. I didn't expect to beat this guy, but I also didn't expect to run into him as soon as I stepped out of the world. Planes, thank you. Oh my goodness. Now I need to make sure anything I play out is strong enough to do it. And they're all not. Awesome. Awesome. I'm not winning this one. Well, let's try to do this. Black, 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 red. And the Tundra Wolves can still be dropped with a white. He's probably going to drop the effect to pay twice and destroy both of them. I am not winning this match. I should concede now, but I'm stubborn. Yeah, because he's going to keep on coming at me with that fucking divine transformation. And another one. Holy shit. Alright, you're just going to buff away, aren't you? And Unholy Strength. And he killed off my shit. What a son of a bitch. Well, that was a good game. GG. Good lord. Well, I lost my soul net, but that's alright. And I kept on walking like an idiot directly into another enemy. A white wizard. Mighty white wizard. You want? You can have my money. How about that? Urza's Mind. Add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. That's not bad. If you control all 3, then add 2 colorless mana. We'll check this town out. I'm not going to defeat that Lord of Fate anytime soon. That's not even a great sale. I'll get my soul net back. Disenchant wouldn't be too bad. I will take that because I'm building a white-black deck. Land tax. So for 0, I can search my library for up to 3 basic land cards. Reveal those cards to all the players and put them into my hand. Shuffle your library afterwards, of course. Use this ability only during your upkeep. Only once each turn, and only if any other opponent controls more land than you do. That's actually not too bad, because it can increase my hand. It will do a lot of shuffling and stuff, but it would increase my amount, which with the shadow ones would actually be kind of useful. You know what? I will take this. I wish I knew how much these were. Oh wait, I do know how much these are. 120. I don't have enough for that. Alright. We will take this, though. Edit my deck. And it's time to start whittling out the mountains. I'm just going to take all the mountains out. So we can start now with what we're going to do. We're making a black. I want the money for them, so that's why I'm selling them currently. I should probably take all of the mountains out, but not completely. That way, if I need them later, I can utilize them. What are my ratios now? Still 44. That's not bad. I don't have a problem with that. Okay. And I have enough to live. I have a little extra food. Check my map. I need to go and search somewhere. Aloran Haven has a bunch of stuff there. I feel like I can die in any of these places. That's why I want to know if I can save. I don't remember how to save. You know what? I'm gonna look that up real quick. I hate going to search stuff online when I'm doing live streams. If I'm doing a recording, it's not a big deal, but I figured it'd be fun to do this way. Because it's a big open world RPG. I don't like cutting shit out and stuff as I go. How to save. MG19. How do you save the game? There you go. Somebody wanted to know. Anytime to get the game menu or hit the S key to bring up the save menu. Thank you. Ah, there it is. Yeah, everything I need. Awesome. Because although we're exiting out, I'm going to need to save at some point. Okay. Let's head north. Let's avoid that white fucking black knight. Get out of my way. Don't you come near me. Woo, shit. I didn't want to fight this guy. Well, it's the Lord of Fate again. Nope. God damn it. No. His setup is way too strong for me right now. I didn't want to have to spend the money on that, but, yeah. I don't have a choice. Gloom. White spells cost an additional 3 to play. Activated abilities of white enchants cost an additional 3 to play. That would be useful. I'm taking that. Slow white down. I know it affects me because I'm using a black and white deck, but he, specifically, is currently utilizing that. And I can't handle it. Especially since the guy keeps coming. He's going to come for me for the next 3 days of this game, too. Like, he ain't stopping. I want to go north because I'm interested in blue cards. Alright. Oh. I can't not fight him. They're all mighty. I really wish I could set the difficulty on this. I get to go first, so no matter what. It doesn't matter what this is. That was what that last thing gave me for an ability, right? No, I don't. I guess not. Alright. Fuck you, Slade's Beast. I am gonna probably lose a wall of bone. And I didn't even get a freaking mulligan opportunity. Maybe I have to get no lands to do that. What do I have to start with? The Tundra Wolves come out on round 1, so we're doing that shit. For sure. First strike on round 1 is not too bad. Not too bad. Depending on how he plays. Each of the different characters that you come up against have different abilities. Different deck types. And there's a lot of info out there on how to build a better one. So he's starting with a Cyclopean Mummy. They're smart enough too to know when and when not to defend. He will have enough sense to not defend. Or I can -2/-2 him. You know what? I'll attack first because I have first strike. If he defends, it's dead. If not, I take my hit. And then because I don't want to take damage since I'm lower than him, I'm just going to go ahead and play this right now. To clear it out. If I'm lucky enough to get this Sorcerer's Queen out, I'll be good to go. +1/-2, you son of a bitch. Really useful. Definitely tore me up. Yeah. Alright, and I have nothing to do. I guess I'll bust out my Circle of Protection. And he blighted my land? Enchanted Land becomes tapped, destroy it at the end of turn. Oh, you son of a bitch. You know what? It's alright. I'll get more. Hopefully. He blighted my land. I haven't seen blight in a long time. Land destruction was a type of thing that people actually played a lot of. I am not winning this. I need to stop coming across mighty. Look, I even still don't have any freaking mana to work with. 43% chance. And he blighted my fucking swamp. So even if I play anything, I'm just going to keep losing land. This son of a bitch. That's actually a pretty good setup. versus mine. Does me nothing. But that's right. He'll probably blight that as well. I don't remember what the limits were back then, so... This is the reason, by the way, that I choose not to really do Magic Arena. I play a lot of Magic Arena, but I suck. I've never been good at Magic. I can love the game, not very good at it. And learning an old system like this, oh man. Can I untap that card now? Immolation. That's smart. Just 2... You know what? Oh, I'm dead either way. Good game. Never mind. Yep, I'll block that one. I was like, why did he attack with both? That was a stupid move. Oh, that would be why. Get away from me! God, I want to spend no more money. This fucking Lord of Fate every single time. I have to keep trying. I want that. The Necropolis of Azar, but I don't want to lose my Abomination. But the chances of me ever utilizing that card, this is a bad idea. I have to do it. This is how you lose your stuff. Yeah, play first. I guess I don't. Yeah, I don't get a choice. There should be a mulligan choice here. I don't have it. Whenever a non-black creature is put into any graveyard from play, put a husk counter on the Necropolis of Azar. Remove a husk counter from it and spawn enemies. I think I had a deck built around that. I'm pretty sure I had a deck built around that back in the day. I've done a few of these. Brass Man does not untap. More vigilance. Oh, he doesn't untap. You have to pay to untap him. Use his ability only during your upkeep. I only have 2 swaps. I can make him useless. And I have Evil Presence. I'll do it. I know this is a bad idea right off the bat. But at least he won't be able to do anything. That's the whole purpose of getting the weaknesses. All of this is an attempt to slow them down so I can get the mana I need to get going. Drudge Skeletons. Still don't have enough to do anything. So I'm going to have to end up taking a hit from the Drudge. Yeah. I know. But I'm going to have flying in a moment. And now he does too. No matter. I still have it flying, and I have the Pit Scorpion available to me. We're going to drop the Spectre first. Frozen Shade's not bad. But we're dropping the Spectre first for flying defense as well as offense. I'll be honest with you, I think the problem that I have with the cards is I try to plan for every eventuality. I'm playing in an area of the world where this makes sense with some of the stuff I'm doing, but I'm just not playing it outright. Now we'll bring the Frozen Shade, because even though he can't fly, he's going to be able to boost pretty nicely, and if I can just push through really hard before he gets anything good, and I'm going to slow his white skills, because I know this fool's got a fucking bunch of boosters. So that shit's getting swamped. I'd rather have you 3 swamps. Combat phase flying, and the only defender is O-Size. Vultures. Oh, discarding cards. And I'm making him discard cards. I forgot to hit. I was like, what happened? Oh, I thought he played some kind of instant that fucked me over. Fuck! And here comes the Pestilence. He can't do anything about it. So I'm going to let that happen. This means that I need to make sure I have to hit hard in this next turn. It's still not going to matter. I have Disenchant, but I need a fucking plane. Give me a plane, please. Plane. God dang it. I need to conserve, because he's going to do at least 2. So I need to conserve 2 of these to defend the Frozen Shade, if he even does it, because he's killing them off anyway. So I'm gonna use 2. As soon as I get that disenchant, boy, we might actually. That's the reason I got the disenchant, was for the fact that this guy's playing Pestilence. But yes, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take the 2 to get that effect. That's good enough. And then send them both in. Inevitably, he's gonna kill them off, whether I can defend with him or not. Yeah, drop that shit. I'm going to keep it so I can protect him, because if he takes 2 from this one, I can keep this one up. Unless he sends it for 3. Their AI is not stupid. If he does it, it will kill his creatures too, so he probably won't. I forgot about that factor. So I might have to think ahead a little bit on that. Will he kill everything he's got on the board just to be able to take out my 1 card? I didn't even think about that. And he's got another vulture. I'm going to need to start attacking harder or getting health from somewhere. Hers is mine. They changed the color of the art every single time. We can't play this Pit Scorpion yet. I need everything I got. 1. I'm going to do all 4. Because that'll be 4, 5, 6. And he doesn't have enough to take me out, and I can get him in 2 rounds unless he wipes everybody's table, which I don't think he'll do. Attack with both. Done. Give me as much as I can, because if I can do this twice, this game is over. I'm sorry. How did he defend? Oh, Frazen Shade can't fly. Well, you know what? Whatever. He's going to keep on doing that, and that's fine. Now, if he does this, he will kill everything. Oh, there we go. He will kill all of his stuff, should I say. Except for my Hypnotic Spectre. And they both got... Oh, they got tokens. Okay. Vulture tokens for the death. Now I have to play defensively. Oh, man. Those flying ones are going to come through each time, too. I'm sorry, what now? What's going on? Why am I taking... Oh. Gotcha. He killed that off. That's smart. He's made it so I can't defend. And he did it again. This son of a bitch. He just cleared my enemies. My defenses. This motherfucker. I think. Oh, it's each creature. Shit, he could have done me in a long time ago. Why didn't he do that off the bat? God dang, I need some Pestilence cards. There goes my Abomination. Get away from me. All of you, leave me alone. No. Oh, well. I can beat an Undead Knight. No. No, fuck you. I'm going. The cost, I think, is relative. The cost, I think, is relative. Ah, graveyard. Give me something good. You happen upon a... I think if I wait, maybe it'll show me. Space. You encounter a conjurer warily guarding a hoard of valuable spells. Will you leave quietly or duel the creature? I will take them because I need the money. I've never played a blue deck. I did not expect that. Space goes through the things, so now I know how to get past stuff. Play first. Let's hope for the best. He's anting, and I have to ante nothing. Actually, 2 cards technically being anteed. Planes and planes. Okay. That sucks. And colorless doesn't even help me. Ouch. That's all I gotta say. There we go. Get some swamp out there. Evil presence on your island. I don't know if that helps, but that's all I gotta do right now, so I might as well take advantage of it. Gloom. That's what I was looking for. White spells cost additional. That is actually going to affect me technically more. That's all right. We get these swamps out because next round Frozen Shade's going to start stomping butt. I need to find a way to get more health. Here comes the pain. Oh, he's thinking. Little cursor's spinning away. Oh, I hate that fucking card. Prodigal Sorcerer. That's the kind of shit I need to put into my deck. And that's part of the reason I want to get some blue. I might end up going black-blue over black-white. Or black-blue-white. That even might be good. Not yet. Drop a swamp. We're going to weakness this guy out of there. Yeah, I have to weakness him out. You must die. Sorry, buddy. And I'm not worried about the Gloom yet because he's not playing white, and I would hinder myself if I did that. So we'll take the bonus and attack. Get that Merc Dwellers out. He's probably got more. You gonna drop another one? I'm sure you are. Drop 2, so I can't even defend myself. Let's see. Oh, add 3 colorless mana to your mana pool. Play its ability as a mana source, which I forget what mana source means. That used to be something. A very specific ability. Protection from white. Don't really care about that. So let's drop our dwellers out. We need 1 black, and the rest can be white. The Merc Dwellers are strong as they go. And then I can play the 1 black to increase this guy. He's not going to defend because it's 0. Are you fucking serious, you little shit? I hate blue. I hate blue decks. That's all good. Thank you. He just delayed me an extra round from getting 4. This dude gets +2 every time he's not defended against. So as long as there's no defense on him, I keep getting strong hits. Merc Dwellers are quite useful early on. Well, 4 rounds in technically, but I'd say a black-green combination. I think I might have to actually, before I do another live stream, is do some study on how to do proper deck construction in this game. Pirate ship. Island home. Defending player controls no islands. This creature cannot attack. If you control no islands, bury this creature. Pirate ship can deal 1 damage. So he can fire cannonballs essentially, but the creature is 4/3 that can't attack because I don't have any islands. I don't like it. My pikemen are pretty good with their first strike ability. This guy is going to defend him every single time. I need to bring my Merc Dwellers out, and he's probably going to send them back. But I'm going to keep trying. Range. Oops, nope, cancel. Oh, actually, does it have an auto arrange? See next draws at the end of duel. I'm curious for that. No, I don't want to see that. The advanced layout gets rid of the big display card. And I have not played this long enough to not use that. I mean, to get rid of that. I'm not going to attack because I will lose my Frozen Shade for sure. I don't have enough black coming out. My planes decided to be the high majority this time, even though there's not very many of them in my deck. He's holding. This guy's got to die, or at least be weakened. What are you going to do? Processing. Processing! What are you going to play? Oh, jeez, this dude's got like 4 fucking mana as it is, plus 3 more colorless now. Well, 6 total, because he paid 1 just to tap that. I'm going to tap that AOS. Oh, he just played another guy. Somebody's planning a large attack soon, or a big spell soon. Thank you. Another swamp. Alright. Now I'll bring my pikemen. Plains and Urzas. Okay. If I attack with this guy, even though I'll lose him, it will get rid of that guy. I don't have a choice. And this one I can add 3. So if he attacks either one, we can make this happen. I just gotta wait till after he assigns defenders. Yes. Fuck. I forgot about that. I'm gonna send him up though. Boom, and a boom, and a boom. Oops on me. I forgot that every time I get blocked, I don't get the bonus strength. So he got weaker. He went from a 4-2 to a 2-2. That's on me. And he fired the 1-1 to kill my fucking my pikeman. Sneaky. I forgot that he had that 1-1 attack ability, which means I can't drop 1-1 creatures. I need to start getting better stuff. Rod of Ruin. Deals 1 damage to a creature. Oh, yes, because I got weak after that, and it went back down to 1. This guy's doing a direct damage deck. Damn it. Damn it all. I'm just going to lose more cards. There's no way I can play anything out useful. The Circle of Protection White is of no use against this guy. The Gloom is only going to make it harder for me to cast spells because it does not specify. It just simply says white spells cost 3 more. Which means that goes for everybody. If I come into a white territory, that'll be more useful to me, but can you tell I'm not familiar? And this guy's going to hit, and that Rod of Ruin should hit. And he's going to dwindle me down with fucking power. And all I'm pulling is mana with no strong cards. At this point, anything with 3 has enough to take me out. 1, more mana, 2, more mana, 3. And he can draw a card whenever he wants to pay 4. I have beginning to feel like a black deck is not the best way to start. Almost seems like I should be looking into a tutorial to figure out the best way to go. Maybe a red deck. Something to play forcefully and straightforward. And then develop a black one over time. That might be a better way to go. Yes, yes. And draw. Oh, he didn't do all 3. He could have done me for 3 more. He's going to kill me in the next round anyway, so he's got enough mana to keep doing it. At least once more. Plus there. Activate. Activate. Attack. Are you done yet? No? Yeah. Okay. And more land when I don't need it. Adjust my luck. I had a match on Arena this morning, actually, that I did, or technically, well, no, it's this morning still, that did almost the exact fucking same thing. Literally a deck I have that maybe has 35 to 40% mana in it, or land in it, and I proceeded to draw 4 land and like 3 cards, and at which point afterwards, every card I drew was land. So once the other player wiped out my fucking three attack cards I had, or disenchanted whatever the enchants are, or whatever I had, I just kept drawing land, and I was building my actually my hand wasn't even growing. I had another game that was like that where I drew no land. I had 2 in hand, and I was like, oh well, the odds are pretty high that I'd have more in the draws. Nope, lost it all. Well, at least I didn't have a sacrifice or anything. I'm like, go to town. Ah, dang it. All right. The Lord of Fate, and that's all my money. I have to fucking fight him. God dang it. I should have never took that challenge. That was a mistake. Having a name should have been my clue as to not needing to fight him. Being able to run would have been real fucking useful. Hey, he let me go first. I mean, it ain't gonna matter. But if I'm lucky, I gotta get a holy strength out of it. Nothing useful. A couple of weaknesses right off bat is not bad, though. At least I can slow him down a little bit. My draw is a little bit more helpful for me getting a chance. Yep, continue. Fast effects. I love that that's a thing. You can actually set dots, by the way. It's for however many times you want to have stops naturally. Okay, so I should be able to weakness to slow this one down. It's not going to matter once he drops that fucking pestilence. The pestilence is what's killing me. Pikeman to the rescue. This Howl from Beyond can be a big winner if I get a creature out there. Because no matter how much mana I have, all I got to do is get one creature through to attack. If I get one through, and I have enough mana, I can drop him real fucking fast. Cyclopean Mummy first. Because he's got first strike. So he's not going to defend that. I'll take the one hit. The problem, of course, is that when the pestilence drops, probably... Oh, he didn't play a land last round. Ah, ha. Yeah, I see what's going on. He's going to use power to take me out. All right, all right. Well then, that leaves me no choice but to weaken this one. It's not going to help. Yeah, it's not going to help. God damn it. I swear the computer gets exactly what they need every fucking time. And if I can figure out how to control the difficulty, I could probably make this a little bit of a chance for me. I just need to get out of this region. Nope, keep going south. Move faster on roads. Luxury tax, no good. Let's see what we get. Red mana. Trade green amulets for any kind of sorcery card. Destroy all forests. Look at targets. Nope, I'm not even working with those. We need to have white or black. Armageddon. Destroy all lands. Destroy all black. For each white creature, remove that creature from the game, and its controller draws a card. Resurrection. Put target creature card from your graveyard back into play. That used to be powerful back in the day. It's almost common now. Look at the top 5 cards of any library. You may then shuffle that library. Or the Wrath of God. Bury all creatures. Playing in black. We've got Ashes to Ashes. Remove 2 target non-artifact creatures from the game. Ashes to Ashes deals 5 damage to me. But I can get rid of 2 non-artifact creatures at once. It's basically 5 life for 2 kills. Contract from Below. Remove Contract from Below from your deck before playing, if not playing for an ante. They're always an ante, so that wouldn't even matter. So therefore, discard your hand, then draw 8 cards. When you play this, put the first of these cards into your ante instead of your hand. Instead of your hand, put the first of these cards into your ante instead. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it changes my ante. I don't get that one. Remove Dark Pact from your deck before playing, if not playing for ante. If there is at least 1 card in your library, exchange all cards in any ante with the top card of your library. So you can change your ante. See how that played into effect back in the day. That's why I'm like, they don't do that anymore. And honestly, I've asked people, I'm like, you play for ante cards anymore? They don't. This is what was this actually these kind of spells like this is exactly what made black different back in the day, because most people say like black and white cards are almost exactly the same, but they're not, because white cards do a lot of the defensive side of black cards. Black cards do the same thing that white cards do, but more in an attack side. A lot of minus damage, a lot of resurrection and stuff, but they both can do resurrections and stuff in certain ways. Just a sacrifice of health for it for the black side. But one of the biggest differences that black had back then was these anti cards, a demonic attorney. If you don't playing for anti, you take it out of your deck, but you and a target opponent each ante an additional card. So now you've decided to play with a friend, and they put up their card. They're like, man, I didn't really want to give up that one. But now you play this out, and they make both of you put up another card. Doing this with 4 of these in your deck, and you can literally make a game value to 5 cards from the other player, winning a lot of their hand or their deck. But nobody plays like that anymore. Drain Life would be useful. I actually should probably take this one. And it's a trade for stones. How much is this? 1 for 1. I might have to come back to that. That might be useful. What else do we have? Inquisition. Look at the target player's hand. Inquisition deals 1 damage to that player for each white card in his or her hand. Let me go to the white lands and play this shit. Oh my goodness, you know what? The fucking Lord of Fate has a lot of white cards in his deck. This would be fun to play against him. Every white card in his hand is health lost. If he didn't have 18 health against my 10, it would actually be useful for me, but unfortunately I don't have enough to even make it worth the fight. It's only 1 too. That's not even bad. I have 1 green for it, so it's not like I wouldn't be able to utilize that. Making sure nobody's texted me. It's past 10, so my phone does not alert me of anything. My wife is sleeping. She tends to want to contact me on the cell phone thinking that will work. Jovial Evil deals 2 damage to target player for each white creature he or she controls. That could be useful, but he doesn't really use that much. I mean, he does and he doesn't. Almost building this to fight one guy. Raise the Dead, return target creature from your graveyard into your hand, which is the cheaper version of Resurrection because it doesn't go into play for 1. Destroy a land. Straight up. Siphon Soul deals 2 damage to each other player if you have more than 1. Gain 1 life for each 1 damage dealt this way. It's a lifelink essentially. And Word of Binding. Tap X target creatures. Prevent them from being able to attack, which could be good. If I knew how to use them right. And Colorless doesn't have any. You know what? That Inquisition one is so fucking tempting, and Jovial is actually tempting too. I don't know which one's a better card. How much does this run? 3 green, so that one's much stronger. I'll take this one. You can do a maximum of 7 damage from it. Thank you, mage person. Oh, you've got green here too, huh? Wall of Spears. First strike counts as a wall. That's pretty good, but I need the money. I need to make sure I'm staying healthy and stuff. And the Amulet of Krog. Prevent 1 damage to any creature or player. Krug, excuse me. That would be useful too. I can't believe I'm going to have to go research old fucking decks, man. Put Inquisition into my stuff. Make sure my ratios are good. Still 45. I need to lower that. I need more spells. Black mostly. Leave the village. Run! New town. Trade red amulets for any sorcery. Let's get ourselves another Inquisition card. Yes. I have 1 of every amulet type, so I might as well. Ooh, no, that's not a lot. That's really bad, actually, for food. This is all red and green. During each player's upkeep, Power Surge deals that player an amount of damage equal to the number of untapped lands he or she is controlled at the beginning of the turn. There's a big... Oh, yeah, upkeep is when you untap your stuff. So if you haven't used all of your stuff during your turn or during the other player's turn, once it becomes your turn again before you untap your lands, you would take damage for every tapped card. Every untapped card. So essentially, you need to utilize all your spells and all your mana, or you get mana burn, whether or not you use your stuff. It's forced mana burn no matter what. It's not bad, but that's exactly why it's 240 gold. I was about to say more, but I did not need to. Target creature gets +4, -4 until the end of the turn. If this reduces that creature's toughness to less than 1, the creature's toughness then just becomes 1. So, weak but super strong attack. And again, really good, but I just don't have the gold for it. And I'm not sacrificing my cards right now for that. Let's check this town over here. Get to town before somebody else gets you. Run, bitch, run! Take my money, you son of a bitch. God, I hate that Lord of Fate. That was the worst mistake. I don't even know why I'm looking to buy cards. I can't buy cards. Holy armor be damned. Enchant creature gets more armor. That's actually really useful. God dang it. I tell you what. Is it time I have to sell? I do have to sell to survive. Put my Inquisition card in. How much is Inquisition's actually worth for the 1 mana that I gave them up for? Or 1 coin? Not much. Okay. I'm buying that shit. This would be useful. Yes. And Blessing. That's actually really good, but I don't have enough for that. Alabaster Potion. This one is basically pay 1 and get a +1/+1 once the enchanted creature, so each round I can increase it. Alabaster Potion. Target player gains X life or prevent X damage, so it's a health potion essentially. Healing. Good lord. Put it in with that one. I don't have a lot of these, but that's alright. But for whatever reason, for the last couple games, they've decided to tell me that I'm getting nothing but. I'm still increasing with land. Right click. Save game. King gonna die. I just want to see. Get through the forest. What this is. Oh! Haha! I got there before you, bitch. Oh, shit. Was I here before? That's exactly where I was before. I haven't fought in a green, and everyone is mighty. He's 40, so he might be easy. I might have to focus on how much it costs. Let's see if I'm lucky enough to take a green deck. This is a new one for me. I do have Circle of Protection from... Shit, no I don't. I got rid of all my green protection. Like an idiot. We'll see. No, never mind. I have my green ward. I lose my green ward or I gain a worm. A worm that I can sell. Man, I forgot how bad I am at Magic, dude. That's just all it is. I just forgot how bad I am at this shit. Nope. Okay. We'll put this one out first. Dark Ritual will give me 3 black mana. And that's enough to bust him out. Dark Ritual. Pay it. Boom. Pit Scorpion or... shall we start poisoning him? I'll start poisoning him. Fuck it. Let's go with poison. I haven't tried this. Maybe it'll work. He's probably going to get defensive, but that's all good. He's low health. I have to remember that then. So the Mighty Wizard part doesn't make a difference. It's the cost of the character. I need to focus on that. Gain 1 life. Use this ability only when a green spell. The artifacts. Sphere. I love those artifacts back when I used to have them. Now we winnow his health. if for some reason he starts gaining health, this will come in handy. Holy armor! But we'll bring this one out first. I'm actually glad I got that holy armor. That will be useful. Something protection based when it comes to dealing with somebody who has pestilence. Mishra's Factory. I forget what those do. Mishra's, man. I haven't seen those in a long time. During your upkeep of an enchanted creature's control, during the upkeep of an enchanted creature's controller, 1 or less deals 1 damage. So I'm going to lose a health as long as this guy's alive. Is basically what he's saying. Add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool, or pay 1 until end of turn. That land is a 2/2 creature named Assembly Worker. Can I read the rest of that? Thank you. Target Assembly Worker gets +1/+1. So if you have enough Mishra factories and Mishra lands, you can build like an army essentially. Yes, play it out. That's fine. I know what's gonna happen to me. It's all good. Let's get this Frozen Shade out here. And unnecessarily, you know what? Just because I end up getting screwed and I don't know what else to use it on. Holy Armor, this Frozen Shade. There we go. That's true. You're not wrong. How you doing, Arclinus? They could activate it right away. I mean, if it's not tapped already. No, actually, no, because they would pay the 1. They could literally do it right now. Fuck, I didn't even think of that. Smart. Flying only. Going ahead. Still, you have to take a few health. Do what I can. And it makes him discard. See, he had a dragon in hand. I'm going to get that dragon card after I'm done with this. Thanks for pointing that out. I would have never thought to do that. Yeah. Magic the Gathering. This is the first Magic the Gathering game. This is actually the second expansion version of it. They released one in 1997, early 97, late 97. They expanded it with two expansion packs, Arabian Nights and Antiquities, which were 2 of the very first expansion packs ever created for Magic. And then they did Duel. This one is the very first Duels of the Planeswalkers that actually came out all the way back in 1998, which was basically a standalone version of Magic the Gathering's first PC game, except that it was, it had the first expansion as well as the original gameplay, and also adding in the Dark and Legends expansions, so the next 2 basically. And they continued to update this all the way up into like 2009 or 10. This CD version I have is like the 2010 edition of this, so it's actually pretty crazy. I personally enjoy this one though. DOTPW, why does that sound familiar? Oh, Duel of Planeswalkers. Yes. Old school Duel of Planeswalkers, I suppose. Yeah, the Shandalar storyline's not bad. This is actually the closest thing to playing Magic for real that there was when this came around. I think I'm fine. I'll take my hit for damage. Throw out the planes. And my Frozen Shade is going to do 3/3. Plus this guy's going to do 2. So even if he defends, there's not much he can do. I don't think. Except for maybe boost himself. Yeah, I'll have enough. That's perfect. So, Frozen Shade. And even if he does too much, the Holy Armor can increase my defense as needed. So that should work. Might have finally found something. Oh, he activated his card. He chooses to change it to Assembly Worker. You fucking read that one nicely. I don't think far enough ahead in these. Survival elements are interesting. Yeah, they are, definitely. I think so. Might and Magic, Definitely part of it. Honestly, this game, I think, is the reason why we're going to be getting Magic Legends in 2021. I'm looking forward to that one. Magic the Gathering's making a game called Legends that's supposed to be like, from what I've seen from it, it looks like Diablo, but with the Magic the Gathering wrappings to it. And I'm actually quite interested in that. I think it'll be fun, to be honest. Let's put these two out. Obviously, he's going to block this one. But that fucking land is going to die if it does it. So, that's all there is to it. One land down. You survived for a round. And you discard your borders. I got no problem with that. A nice, easy fight. Not a fucking super boss fight. That guy is hunting me in those lands. No wonder he's been terrorizing them, as I stated. The wall of wood won't matter either. Oh, he got 1 health. That's right, because he paid the green. Of course. But he's still going to defend this one. Oh, from beyond. Well, they ain't going to matter in a second. You know what? I'm just going to go into attack both. Send them all in. Pick which one you're not going to defend, and then I'm going to howl from beyond that one. You choose this one. Well, what do you know? Actually, I don't even have to do shit. That was the worst fucking block choice he could have taken. Okay, the AI isn't as smart as I thought. Yeah, that's exactly it. I honestly hate green. I don't play green very often. I do black, white, black, blue, blue, red, black, red, any combination of that. Usually black though. I'm gonna play it anyway, just for the hell of it. We need to play 1 black. And I'm just going to tap out all my mana for overkill just because. We're going to put it on my flyer because there's absolutely no way to defend it. Take that, you son of a bitch. And discard a card. Nice. Got a little play out on that. I have not been taking dungeon clues in this because I don't really care about that aspect. Like, this is showing me the first clue information. If I take it, it'll give me more and it'll actually log it for me. But the place has copy artifact, mox rubies, and a wheel of fortune. Some of your best stuff are in the tombs. But I like these green cards. If nothing else, they'll be valuable. Especially this natural selection. I'll take the cards. We're just gonna keep heading east until I can get a new mission. I can't even get a new mission until this Lord of the Fate one turns off. A mage has got to eat. Oh, keep those. Keep my red for the possibility of switching over at some point. That's the only reason why I'm keeping that mono. What do you got? Dancing Scimitar. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, mono green is fun occasionally, especially old school mono green. They can get tough. These guys are easy right now, but honestly, if I get to the right ones, they'll be dropping giant growth and shit. I'll be out of luck. Game over. He literally could have giant growth that wall and could have taken me out, not expecting it to be a thing. It could have been a million ways for that to have run. Why do you, oh, because of the fact, oh yeah, it does make sense. I mean, I could have boosted that one. His logic, not knowing what is in my hand, and he saw that all my manas are tapped, and there was no way to win with all 3. The logic would be to try to block the largest of the people, and if I buffed it, it would have been enough, and it would have helped. But, so yeah, I agree. I understand how they did that as well. I think I am gonna buy, as much as I don't like to play them, I'm going to buy a green mana to start filling up my deck with more land types that are of value to me. Or of value in general, should I say. I don't need to use them. I'll just put them in. Hey, a forest thing opened up here. Oh, we about to have a white spell. Nope. Aha, I avoided them all. Bird of Paradise. Summon mana birds. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. See, this could be useful. Run! A nice cheap one. Good. I'll keep it up. 10 and 10. We're about even on this one. Birds are good in general, but and the mana is actually really good too. But yeah. Rampant color fixing. That's actually, yeah. Again, though, I don't play a lot of green color changing and stuff. I probably play badly, honestly. Like I said, I know for a fact I'm not very good at this game. I just enjoy playing it. It's quite addictive. Just to mix it up, throw planes out there for now. They got me nothing but enchants and bullshit right now. Funny that I have Gloom in here in a deck that I play white out of, but you know. Elvish Archers, they don't even do what they used to. First strike, that's it. I wonder if they have I don't know. I don't think the old games had fuck, I forgot the name of it. The one that allows you to attack from the ground, dealing like ground units to deal with flying units. I forget the wording for it. Nonetheless. First strike for 2. This would actually be a smart play for the future. Plus with some Unholy Strength, Frozen Shade will be strong straight off the bat. Or I can Pikeman, because the Pikeman with that would actually be good. I'll take the damage. 2 damage is not going to be a problem. Assuming he didn't just decide to freaking giant growth him. Another one. Drop that swamp. Holy Armor and Unholy Strength would be actually quite useful together. Let's do it. I don't like dumping all my abilities into one person. Isn't it? You're telling me I'm so used to it being you don't even want to take risks. Now I don't even have to boost this, but I still can. So that should be useful. Let's go and attack. No, I can't. Not yet. Not attacking yet. I gotta be able to defend the 2, and speaking of which, with the low health and everything. They can be. You do get more over time, but I forget the circumstances of it. Again, I think it has to be with I think you have to defeat. He's not willing to attack because he knows he's gonna lose him. I think you have to be willing. You have to be able to defeat one of the planeswalkers or whatever to be able to do that. So now I got you out for a little first strike against them. They'll even out, but that's fine. So I can defend against 1. Let's send this out. No, wait. I can't defend. No, but +1/+1. Awesome. Yes, you go into combat. Hopefully he'll use both blockers. He doesn't use any of them. Even better. For half his life. And even if he attacks me, I'll still only take 2, assuming he doesn't giant growth both of them. Let's hope that's the case. First strike and first strike evens out. Nice. I win, bitch. Well, not technically. He will defend. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, unblockable is exactly what I need. There are cards I can get that will change his lands into swamp. I have a card that will change his land into a swamp. And then if I can find some swamp walk creatures, that'll basically allow me to use them to walk straight through and take do damage as I wish. So that would be how I'd go about that. Ah, dang it. None of that's useful to me. On the upside, no matter what he does, I'm still going to be able to kill, so I have to keep on trying. He might whittle me down, but unless he keeps on making creatures and I get no more creatures, I should be good to... He will win. If not, we'll see how it goes. So that's going to happen. Frozen Shade for +1. Which won't be enough for him. That should be all I need. And that's it. There's a round of combat that used to exist that's in this. When you see that combat phase, there's one past the damage dealing. You can actually do a bunch of bonus shit right at the end of damage dealing. That's no longer a thing in Magic, I've noticed. I've had some situations where the stack would have given my guy a +1/+1. And then it would have been counted off. Like, I would have done damage, but he would have got +1/+1. So even though I'm at 0, it then brought me back up enough to live. But it didn't count because the new damage stack is different. And, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You could respond to that. And it's not a thing anymore. I thought one day I had a deck that was playing and I lost a card. And I'm like, but he gets +1/+1. I'm like, this dude should be alive, but it killed him, and they threw him into the graveyard, and then the +1/+1 cycled. I'm like, that's bullshit. That's not how that should order. I don't like that. I mean, I kind of do, probably because there's a million games I most likely would have lost if I hadn't. X to each creature with flying, and each player. Well, oh, you son of a bitch. He got me. He got me with the fucking hurricane. That's good. He just did 4 damage to the both of us. And he's got a 2 damage fucking first strike into me. And I got nothing to defend with. God dang it. This fucking dude. I was like, wait, I got him. He messed up. Nope, he did not. Free mana. Ah, get away from me, you. Ugh. Blue amulets for white cards. Any white cards? What kind of enchantments you got? Damn, there's a lot of them. So I can just choose their color. I remember this card. 2 blue. Oh, you were going into my deck. I fucking love Jihad. I was like, wait, I remember Jihad from back in the day. Land tax is pretty crazy. I agree with that one. That's actually a super expensive card, which would have been one I should have bought. 2 blue as well. I like that because it just keeps going and going. It's just infinite. You can draw all the land you need with that, sort of. But I like Jihad. Jihad was a fun one, I remember. Because once you figure out what they play, all you got to do is have that. Controls no cards. So they just need a land of the right color, I think. Unless land is considered colorless. It's been a minute. Yeah. That's true. There's a bunch of them that would have been good, but I enjoy this one, so I'm going to hopefully be able to get this. I only have a lot of white creatures, but the white creatures I have could use the kick. I don't think I have any white creatures, actually. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Put you in there. I'm gonna take out a swamp and add in a plane, just to keep get the ratio around the same. I don't want to increase it too much. I want to keep this Bird of Paradise because I can probably build a green deck as an alternative. Yeah, land being colorless, I'd have to make sure they have somebody in play. But nonetheless, it could be quite useful if I label it right. Choose a color and an opponent, yeah. When chosen opponent controls no cards of the chosen color. So if they put it on an enchantment or something like that, I can utilize it to boost all my creatures. That might help me with the fight I was in, so... And it's a black location. Thank you. Scathe zombies. Nope, nope, nope. I can get my abomination back. I love this card. Yes, yes, I'm taking it. I have to take it. And a Word of Binding. Tap target creatures. That's a... Black still doesn't play the way I should expect it to, or the way I should be playing it, should I say. I can come back for this later. Food. The Leap of Fate. 400 gold. Travel west to the Unicorn's Haven. Graveyard. I love the little pop-ups when they come up. A white effect. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's only one of the ones that does that, honestly. Blue does it, I think, more in this. That's mine now. That's nice. Player cannot untap more than one land during their untap phase. Well, that's gonna fucking change shit. I mean, it'll be the same for me, but my stuff's mostly cheap. That could come in handy. How much does that sell for? My abomination in my deck. 130. Yeah. I mean, just randomly to control what they do wouldn't be bad. My stuff is not too expensive once I hit a certain point, but it would slow down the process of everything. Yeah, exactly. I'll try it. It's still got a decent ratio for mana sources, which is all I'm really concerned about. Making sure I continuously keep mana flowing in. And as long as that percentage is higher on the black end, but not too bad on white, I should be good to go. Blue has only got 1% because I have one that does both. And so, I mean, that's why I don't have blue cards. The likelihood of getting the two together is really not worth it. Alright, now, at least I'm in the right place for my cards. I just want this to end here. Ooh, what you got over here, blue cards? Oh, I missed that news flash. That scared the shit out of me. One of the mages has done something crazy. I wish I had seen what that said. You happen upon... I have to hit space. You may trade your gloom for 5 extra life in the next duel. Yeah. I mean, sure. I don't utilize my gloom card anyway. It's actually a hindrance to me, so that's actually worthwhile. A Dingus Egg. Whenever a land is put into any graveyard from play, Dingus Egg deals 2 damage to that land's controller. Combining this together with the cards that destroy lands would be a good way to take them out as well. I'm going to take another Merc Dweller, honestly, because they're cheap, even though they're expensive, but their ability's not too bad. And I think I'll leave it at that. I should be using more of these. These are actually pretty good for dealing with his deck. So I'll take the both of them. And we'll put those in. More Dredge Skeletons, more Merc Dwellers, and throw in that extra swamp, I guess, back in the pile. No, 40% is still good. We should be good. Getting there. See if we're lucky enough to take this guy out now that I have all of these bonuses together. He is right outside the door. No, he's not. Fuck you. Get away from me. Where are you at? Black, or Fate. Lord of Fate. You happen upon something. The people of Loria Haven are sorry. Their quest. I really wish it would fix all that. Witch attacking Celestine Spire. This is a regular black wizard, and I don't have enough money to not go into the fight. I have to fight the Lord of Fate anyway, and I'm not going to even get credit for it. If I beat him now, I'm going to be so pissed. If I was playing in an area that had red or blue... No, red. Red would have a lot more kill spells. Insta-kill is hard to find. And that would be it's a worthwhile prize, definitely. I don't mind losing the Pit Scorpion if I do, because it's very difficult. It would be useful against this deck, but the likelihood... The fact that I'm almost equivalent to him is what I was hoping to do before the time ran out. But the time ran out. I'll play first. You can't mulligan unless you have no lands, by the way. So it's not an option, unfortunately. That is the most bullshit thing I've ever seen. I can't believe that's how it works. So even though it's a 40% chance, there's a very good likelihood that this is wasted. This 5 mana or health is wasted to the fact that I may not get enough mana fast enough. Might get lucky, you never know. Dark Ritual will definitely give me a boost. And I can drop this Hypnotic Spectre right away. Yeah, the old rules were like that. You have to have no lands to get a mulligan back in the day, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna take that so I can drop this level, this third level freaking Spectre right off the bat. On a round 2 play, that's not too bad. And then the next round, I'll be able to take and start putting in that bonus, the pikemen to band and the vultures. A lot of flying. This might actually help me, to be honest. And I've got a disenchant ready to go when he drops that fucking... this is actually not a bad draw. So as soon as he drops that his pestilence, I'll be able to take him out. Ooh. Well, Unholy Strength it is. Go Hypnotic Spectre. Oh, whoops, I didn't attack. I clicked done one too many times. I deserve to lose this for that mistake. Good lord, at least he's not playing. Look, now he hasn't got shit to play. And I'm sitting here dealing with all that. It's a load of bullshit. That's what all that is. And a Howl from Beyond? Man, that's not bad. All right, let me get the pikeman out first. And remember to attack this round, because he should be at 10 right now, and that's my own fault. I'm so used to there being, from playing Arena, I'm so used to there being a button I can click that simply makes shit happen. That's so funny. I'm going to win this from luck, which is like at least 30% of any game of Magic. You got something this time, bro? Man, oh man. Yeah, I play Arena so much, I'm used to all my buttons being right there and everything being automated. I play it in my free time, and I don't do it for live streams because, again, I'm not very good at it, and I don't know. I mean, I'm all right. I'm a platinum level, I guess, so it's not really that bad. We'll put the Osai Vultures out as well. Done. We'll leave this for the next ones. Whatever he drops first is getting that weakness. We will win this. No, don't band together. You can do them separate. Historic Brawl? Oh, I play nothing but standard, not traditional, but whatever the new standard is. I like to be rated. Man, he's literally going to lose due to fucking bad cards in his hand. I'm surprised he had. If it wasn't for me forcing him to dump and getting this, I don't know what the fuck he's waiting to play. It's like he's gotten sympathy. He's like, man, I've taken all your money and beaten you so many times. Let me just throw you a bone. There it is. That's what I was waiting for. Yeah, flooded access possible. Nothing but lands. I can destroy that artifact right now. I might have to. 4, 5, 6. The disenchant's only 2. We'll see what I get in my next one. Perfect. That's 4, 5, 6. Howl Beyond. I'd only get 7 total damage, but it would destroy his thing. Let's see if it works. I'll save the Howl from Beyond for later. Disenchant will attack this. I'll go. No, yeah, sure. No banding. Just go straight, dude. I'm glad they got rid of banding, I'll be honest. Hey, what's up, Ivak Karma? Oh, totally not. No, I already have a bunch of those, but thank you anyway. You know what? If anything, I'm looking for an avatar for my thing to switch out, just to do a banner. If you would know exactly what I'm trying to make him look like if you actually check out any of my non-stream YouTube videos on the end credits, or in the end cap video. That's what I'm trying to go for, and I just don't feel like drawing it myself, to be honest. I could probably do it, but I'm lazy. Target player. Oh no, I keep thinking he's playing these. This is cards he's getting rid of. God, this is upsetting that I'm winning this right now. No, that's all right. I wouldn't mind seeing them, but I don't think I'm going to be looking for them. So I appreciate it, even though I'm not looking to get it. But advertise away. Nobody watches my shit anyhow. I know, right? Win is a win. I'm just sad that this wasn't useless. This was useless at the time. Evac Karma. I'll have to write that down. I don't have my papers out. I cleaned my desk off the other day. I'll take a look at your Twitter. There you go. I got you written down. And I'll take a look at your stuff in a minute. Yeah, not at all. That's not bad at all. I'm actually happy for that. All right, what am I doing? You know what? Oh, I'm just going to attack. Because Howl from Beyond is instant. Don't make that mistake. I almost made that mistake again. Yeah, ban. I don't care. Ban. Jeez, man. But you're banding. I'm not quite sure how that works. It's just the weirdest thing to me. I guess it makes it like it strengthens you. Like banding makes more sense defensively to me, but then defensive. I mean, it's like defending, but for attacking. Banding just I don't know. I don't get it. The only thing I have found is that it does like if I ban a surface unit with a flying unit, it actually goes through. That shit's pretty cool. Oh, you're gonna get some health right now. Ooh, you're going to give me something? You're going to prevent 3 damage? Okay. Let me just go ahead and Howl from Beyond. That's what I was fucking waiting for. And all 3 of these. Done. We'll just go ahead and put it. It doesn't even fucking matter. Discard your card. -3. That's good times. Yeah, and keywords. Yeah, oh, I guess that would make sense for stuff. Man, that was actually a decent win. He gave up a pretty decent amount. Why is Dark Ritual pixelated? I've only played that card a bunch of times, and all of a sudden I can't load it in. Got the Sarah Angel, but even better, I got this Dark Pack. Not that I think this matters. I can get more out of stuff, I guess. The Sinkhole is really good. All of these are actually really good. I am definitely taking them, even though that Mox Pearl would be sick to get. I'm taking the cards again. Again, I need the money, and I need to build my decks up. Let's head to this fort. A witch is attacking the Celestine Spire. I don't know. Oh, that's way down there. Holy shit. Well, I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll make it there in time. I'll try, I guess. I don't think I can get that far. Take another Dark Ritual. That's so weird that that's like that. Where'd my Dark Ritual go? I have 2 of these. It's weird that it's not loaded in. That's the best image they could get in this game. Dark Pact. Always playing for ante. Exchange the top card of your library for a card in the ante. So you could risk getting a worse setup. I don't know what that's about. I swear it was better earlier. And sorting this stuff is tough. Get rid of... I'm not putting blue in. I'm not putting red in. I'm not putting green in. So we'll get those out of the way. Lands wise, I'm not worried about those right now. I guess I'll take my swamp back because I'm about to put more stuff in. I'm most definitely putting this Sarah Angel in. Let's see what these things are worth. 210 bucks. I'm never gonna use this, so might as well sell it for the money. I'll take all of that. Get in there, Sarah Angel. There you go. And we're still decent 44. I'm gonna have to start putting. Might have to start putting more planes in. What do you have? Oh, you were the one with the binding and the scathed zombies. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna make an attempt to get to the Celestial Spire since they're making a deal out of it. So let's head that way. On the way, collecting as much stuff as I can. There you go. That's exactly what I need, was more planes. Checking the towns, I guess, as I go, because it's the best way to reset the enemies in the area. Been here before as well. Bloodsand Keep directly east of me. If I follow this road down, that'll take me to where I want to go. Let's follow this road south. I'm trying to avoid any quest gains. Plus, I move faster on the roads. Force of Nature card. Trample during your upkeep 3. They weren't that big at all. I have no idea. I haven't quite figured. It's been so long. Like I said, I own this game. I actually have a physical copy of it. I found a internet one just to simplify the process. I'll take the fight. I didn't really want to go up against anybody right now, but because I'm trying to get to these witches. But sure. Skip. Let's get to this. I don't think I'm not necessarily sure I will win. You can always take the chance. Dark Ritual for 3. Do I have anything that can drop for 3 worthwhile right now? I think I'll wait till next round. Use the Dark Ritual and drop Merc Dweller in round 2. Assuming this person isn't going to just burn the shit out of all my cards. I suspect burnage. Target creature cannot regenerate. Oh, that's cool. That's like an anti-black card. How dare they? Alright. I'll weakness that later. Dark Ritual, tap 1. Get my mana, drop Merc Dweller. Tap the other 3. This one. Plus these 2. And then I'll weakness him before this one attacks, getting a 4 damage on the first hit. Assuming he doesn't drop another character right away. Yeah, that ain't gonna matter. Oh no! You brute. And he didn't even attack? Alright. Weakness it is. I feel a slight more confident that my cards are finally getting a little bit better as I play. I might as well fucking Holy Armor. Why not? And now, with no defenses, it should go for 4/4. Yes. Boom. I like that. Merc Dweller is more powerful than I thought. Target creature with power 2 or less is unblockable this turn. Red's got control. Cards were... I swear there was just no organization back then. Like, there was a time when you'd see... Like, now, when you see a color hit the board, you already know what they're going to play. Or at least you have a general idea. If you see blue hit the board... When I was playing back in the day, when I stopped playing in tribal time frame, should I say, when I stopped playing physical cards, that would mean control. Control and counters and all kinds of shit like that. Now, it pretty much means milling. Especially if you see a blue and a black, which is the most annoying freaking decks to play against. I'll just bring another one out for schnitz and giggles. And send this one because most likely he's going to defend it. Slowing me down. This image in my background is set for my deck type. And so if I ever get to a point where there's more white in this deck than black, it will switch. Yeah, it won't be enough. What is this Iron Star? I didn't even read that. Oh, life for red spells cast. Did you get some life right now? Nope, don't have enough mana for it. Yeah, I don't know. I keep trying to make millstone style decks, but I'm not very good at milling. It's just not my thing. All right, both attack. We should be good. She can't defend 2. And I don't care if one of them dies. Yeah. Yeah. I like the old card styles. You know what I miss? I miss Plague Rats. This game has Plague Rats in it, and they're hard to come across, but when you get them, it's fun. I think this one started. I'm pretty sure this game does utilize the limitations of the 4-card backs, but there are in this you can get bonuses that can reduce that for you. So I don't really need all those. So I think I'm gonna take the wheel. I'm gonna take the clue just to see what it gives me, since I haven't done these. So this place has Wheel of Fortune, this Argonaut's Tomb. Hopefully it'll help me find them. You are a mighty sorceress. Oh yeah, that's right, because my character's technically female. Says the sorceress. I'm guessing she gave me an extra card. I really wish I could get the text to function properly in this game. Yeah, I think, yeah, she gave me Lightning Bolt. That's gonna definitely keep, I'm gonna keep that saved. There's no reason not to. This shit's in alphabetical order, I think. Which is just dumb. The sorting system in here. Is there a way lands, the cards on the list, effects, artifacts, creatures, enchants, instants, or interrupts. Instants and interrupts. Remember interrupts? It's not a thing anymore. Instants is an interrupt. Interrupts were like the hard version of those. I'll see you later, man. You have a good one. I'm actually going to end this in a minute anyway. I've gone a half an hour longer than I planned to, but I appreciate you coming out and watching. Yeah, I think that's what it was. They got rid of them though, and it's just instants now, so. But I'm going to try to get to this witch and kill her off, and then I'm going to be done today. Oh, I'm in a black and red area. That's what's going on. Okay. I just want to see if I can make it there. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Red amulets for fast effects. No, I'm good. What's a fast effect? Any instance. It's a weird wording. I don't want anything right now. Card seller suggests if you combine this Bloodlust with the Lightning Bolt that I already have, then you can kill a creature with up to 7 toughness for just 2 red and 1 generic. Why, thank you. But no thank you, because I'm not going to do that right now. That would be an attack with the loss of a person, plus the spell. I don't know. I know, right? It's the first time it's done that, I think. Ashnod's Battle Gear. When you choose not to untap Ashnod's Battle Gear during your untap phase, target creature you control gets +2/+2 as long as Ashnod's remains tapped. Oh, that's cool, I guess. It's like equipment, but before equipment became a normal thing. You pay 2 to equip, essentially, by +2/-2, excuse me, on somebody. And it stays that way until you choose to untap the card. It's an interesting artifact. Bad Moon. That's the one I wanted. You are Too expensive. God dang it. I guess I'm gonna have to sell something. I've been looking for this one. The likelihood of me ever playing, each player discards up to 3 cards. The likelihood of me ever playing blue is really low, especially for this purpose. Deals damage to each player equal to 3 minus the number of cards he or she discarded this way. Discards to reduce damage. It's a weird one. Not quite a lot. I'll get rid of it anyway. Woo! That's a lot. Might have to keep that. That's too valuable not to get rid of. And that one's too valuable. I'm at enough. You know what? I'll take the risk. I want this this Bad Moon enchant to help out all my stuff. And that's a rare to come across in the game. Some of these were convoluted in the old ones. It was very hard to understand what exactly they were trying to get at. Like, I don't believe I know what you're trying to tell me to do. Wow, I went way too far south. I head northeast across the mountains. Did not quite go the way I want. And if I use the number pad, it would work, but my number pad is pre-coded for controlling my channel. So I can't use the number pad. I don't know why I chose that. I should have put a control system or something in there for it. But you can walk diagonally in this game, which is amazingly fast. Okay, I just got to cut across, avoid anything coming at me, which for whatever reason these... Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a tomb. Hey, Arjnaut's tomb. Hell yeah. It is a learning process. Okay, I have to click in this place. I don't control. Okay, I'm not gonna go too nuts. There's a white knight because I can control what I can do. Let's check this out. What is the toughness of Mon's Goblin Raiders? You know what? This shit was hard when I was a kid because I didn't know everything. The toughness of Mon's Goblins Raiders is 1, actually. I know that. Boom. Correct. I was like, wait a minute, I actually know that one. Nope. So one of the benefits is this. Woo! Is if I don't touch the enemy, I don't have to fight them. But this gives me the opportunity. I used to do this all the time. I would go into the dungeons and I would just see what I can get for free without starting a conflict. And then after that, anything else is beyond these. So these things can be worth a lot. And from the notes I have on the main map, actually, I think it will be in my character information. Here we go. Wizards stats. Oh, these are the wizards I gotta fight. This is how many. This is how many I've beaten of the types on their staffs. I've beaten 3 black, I've beaten 1 red, I've beaten 1 green. No blue and no white yet. And I think I have to deplete all of these before I get the opportunity to fight against one of them. So you have to get really good at it. That wasn't what I was looking for. Journal. Oh. Nope. That's not it. Does the journal let me add notes to this? Acquire a spell. Visit completed. Oh, it's everything I've done. It's actually tracking my movement as I click of wherever I've gone with the white dot. That's pretty cool. It shows how many times I got my ass handed to me. Arnaut's Tomb. There we go. The notes I have contain small white creatures, which is not bad. Although that dragon didn't look fucking small to me. But either way, life losses are carried over. That's the thing that's going to be tough here. But I can get a Mox Ruby, not that I'd play red. Wheel of Fortune and a copy artifact out of it. And randomly, I just got another rule that popped up. Like, yo, I'm getting free clues out of this shit. Crusade permanently in effect. I don't know what Crusade is. What is card? Do you know what Crusade does? Yeah, it could have been a whelp. You're right. I didn't even think of that. I forget what Crusade does. It's probably white, which means my deck needs to be anti-white. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's saying it's permanently in effect. I'm assuming it's an enchant, too. Google. I don't remember which one it is, though. MTG Crusade card. All goblins are destroyed. Nope, that's not it. That's a specific crusade. I need the old school crusade. There it is. All white creatures +1/+1. Oh yeah, okay. You just said that. My bad. I was looking it up. Thank you for that info. Huh, okay. Well, that's not bad. So it's mostly white creatures there. I'll have to remember that's there. It's not on my map. Keep going west. Or east. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, newsflash. Oh, something happened. Shit. Every time those happen, I'm about to click something. I really wish they would not pop up right when I'm doing stuff. Head here real quick. Free white card. Straight to the town. Oh, okay. You want to fight? I don't have enough money to say no, so I don't have a choice. Yeah, I know it would benefit mine. I mean, it benefits both ways because that's not something they had either way. But I don't have all that many white creatures on my side. And that's in effect permanently, so it would be more beneficial to a white deck that's built for Circle of Protection abilities. Or protection against its own color, even. I didn't want to fight this guy, but I don't have enough money to say no. At least he's easy. Or low health, which usually indicates easy. Hey, my El Hajjaj finally gets to come up. Right now, in fact. This is the closest thing to lifelink. I love this guy. They don't call it lifelink. They simply say that I gain 1 life for every 1 damage he deals. And he does 1/1, but with some buffs, he can be pretty strong. He's basically lifelink. But not more than the toughness of a creature's life total. So even if I have 3 damage and I kill a 2, I'm only going to get 2. Which was semi-lifelink? Sarah, you're not wrong. Sarah Angel would. If I get Sarah Angel out, I'd have to hold long enough to be able to pull Sarah Angel. Llanowar Elves. This card has literally been in the game since the beginning of Magic. This card still gets put in every single anniversary or collection or whatever. Just a chant I don't need to worry about. I'm definitely going to weakness him. So I'll drop a stat, and we'll tap that out and begin the winner. Health for me, death for you. Even in, so I read a the old wording. Oh, it's stacked. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Early lifelink would do that. I forgot about that. The old school one didn't function the same. I love how my card visuals change every time I play. They have like multiples from the different set changes over time. And this has done them every single one. Is it worth it? Not yet. I need at least enough to drop this abomination before I sacrifice Alajaj. You know what? And that's exactly what I was hoping would happen. So perfect. I wanted to. You son of a bitch! I didn't even notice he had that. God dang it! I wasted that. I should have been paying attention. I didn't even see he had the Oasis. Did I seriously fucking get my most decent health gainer for some shit? And this is all he's playing, just elves. Oh, you are so going down, dude. You just wait. You take your hits. It's all good. Abomination's about to wipe shit out. I was just gonna defend him because I don't mind. So, and that's the reason why I play black. People are like, man, oh, you just let that guy die. Nowadays it works because like half my cards, I play a cleric deck that is almost all about resurrection. Cleric black and white deck that I play on Arena, and it's almost entirely about resurrection. Basically, I want to kill my creatures because a majority of them come back stronger or benefit somehow from coming back from the dead. There goes that giant growth. I knew it was coming. I kind of felt it was going to happen when he came in with War elves. But that's all right. Let's go ahead and just disenchant that now because apparently disenchanting is an instant. So I don't waste my mana next turn. Instill energy. Yeah, I don't want you untapping whenever the fell you feel like it. Evil presence. Ooh, can I change the Oasis? Put that as a mine in. Ooh, but I got my abomination. I do need my health. Let's get my defense up first. And theoretically, I can get rid of this Oasis because it doesn't specify what kind of land. It just says Enchanted Land, and the rules back then were vague. Yeah, it is. Oh man, I love it. Aristocrats. No, I haven't actually. What's an aristocrat in MTG format? Playing black and whites, like knights and kings and shit. That's what it sounds like to me. I play a cleric deck. It's almost entirely black and white clerics and vampires. Cleric or cleric vampires, should I say? And everything synergizes +1s off of each other, or brings things back from the dead, or causes if you kill one of my people, then they can bring someone back, and it's constant, just this constant cycle of creatures coming, and then on top of that, lifelink left and right with Vito, a legendary cleric vampire who can do he does damage to the other player for every time I gain health. So combining him with my lifelink just pushes through. People forget about him, and they won't realize how much damage my normal cards can go. Yeah, there you go. So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Vito is very powerful. All right, that Oasis or Mishra. You know what? No, Oasis is going to be more annoying. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one because of the health gain it can do. This guy can definitely take mine out. No, he doesn't have enough. That's perfect. But I can divvy my damage. Green or white creatures. So if he blocks, they're dead. That's all there is to it. But I don't have the defense to go any further. I have to take Mishra. That's a swamp. Because he will have enough on the next turn if he doesn't block to take me out. Let's see if this works. No, actually. Go back. Put you away. Can I cancel? Cancel? I just want to. I guess I'm fighting now. 2 damage. Well, hopefully I don't die. I definitely need a hell of a lot more people right now. Yeah. Oh, an Exquisite Blood. That's a good one. I have to look that one up. That's going on my list of shit. Is Exquisite Blood standard or is that an old one? Because I play only standard, so. I mean, is it current for? Is it still valid? Should I say for standard play? God dang it! Well, I lose simply from the fact that I can't take this many. He has had more creatures than me. This is a mono run. This is the reason why the 40% is messing with me. Ah, boo! Historic format. I don't like I don't like playing against historic because the lack of rules makes it difficult for me to be able to win. And they do have what I was asking about. They have they put the symbol there, but they named it. Can block creatures with flying. I forget what that's called, but I was curious if that's a thing. I knew Giant Spider was in the game, but they didn't have a name for it yet. What I'd like them to do... Okay, well that's perfect, because I need to see where I'm going. Follow the road north. That works. East and north. Oof, that whiskey went down my throat wrong. Excuse me. Hell yeah, Black Vice. I don't have any money. The Colossus of Sardia. That's actually pretty sick. I can come back here and get this, though. Untamed Wilds is actually not bad either. Black Vice is one of my favorites. Equal to the number of cards in his or her hand in excess of 4. Much enjoyed, and I want that one. I don't want to sell my cards off for it, but I might. I don't know. I just don't want to give up anything good. I have my Bad Moon card, which I forgot. You know what? The likelihood of me using this, I'm getting rid of it. The decision was made. I'm bringing Black Vice into the game. And I'll remember to actually put him in my deck. Oh, excuse me. Reach, that's the word. Thank you. I was like, it has something to do with touching far away. Like when you stretch out and attack. You know, when you go for that thing. What's the word again? Alright, we're going to fight this witch. Witch Tower, if she's still there. I'll probably get there and find out she's not there anymore. Yeah, she's actually gone now. I'm going to this tower anyway. They fucking enticed me. Is it over? Can I not come in here? This place is ruled by the Black Wizard. To free the city, you must duel this witch. Okay, so the witch is just attacking it. I could have probably slowed her down. You can have that card. Duel the creature. Hey, she's a little 8. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised. I expected that. I don't mind losing a black-blue land because I can replace that. I don't really use those. I didn't even know they had multicolored lands back then. I can't believe that. When I saw that, it was like black and blue land. I'm like, what? Are you serious? Oh, I know. I saw that. I saw that. I didn't even know. I just realized that. I realized that as you say it. I'm like, wait, it was 500 and something. Or maybe not affiliated? I don't know if it's either affiliated or possibly like the opposite, like something they don't see. There's got to be a rarity system. I'm definitely going to have to do a bit more research into how these go. Carrion ants. Well, that's dead. Just going to take that out right now. Because apparently she started with that. And I don't need her having an advantage right off the bat. Now I just gotta hope I get some more land. With the ratio I have land, I should get some quickly. But I won't because I'm gonna go up against her for the first time. At least Will-O-the-Wisp can't do anything. No worries, man. You have a good night, like I said. Hopefully I'll take this witch out and everything and get this tower back or whatever. Chances are it won't happen on this match, but I'll definitely play it out one more time after this. No worries, man. I'll try to do it more often. I got night shifts like this to be able to do it more often as it is, so... This has caught my interest with coworkers. I mentioned it when we were talking Magic, and one of my buddies was like, hey, do you remember and listed this game? I'm like, fuck yeah, I remember this game. I can't believe I haven't thought to stream it, so... But you go and enjoy your night. Have a good one, man. God, I gotta discard already. This is so shit. Inquisition 2, man. Won't even matter by now. Because Inquisition's for white damage. This card will be useful in that dungeon. Clay Statue. That's not bad. At least I'm getting a taste of what she's got. Definitely a fast-playing deck. Since all I got is weakness, we're going to take that one out. Boom. Can I please get another land in this 46% land deck? Clay Statue 2 to regenerate. This is, oh, okay. I read that like it was new. It's the same one. It's just the art changes. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That's too little too late, but that's all right. This person only an attack with these two. I was hoping to pull back. That's what I really want. Throne of everything, to be honest with you. Throne of Bone, though. Only when a black spell is successfully cast. You can have any color deck you want, but if you have all the thrones, you can gain even off of your enemy's damage or castings. You just have to keep 1 mana ready at least every single time. This is bullshit. You know what? I'm just going to concede. Yep, you can have it. Let's try this again. That is the worst. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Already off to a better start. Let's do this. Jesus, man. Black Vice, straight out the bat. Yeah, at the end of a target opponent's upkeep, Black Vice deals damage to that player and amount of damage equal to the number of cards his or her hand in excess of 4. She's going to take damage right off the bat. Round 1 fucking Black Vice. That's a lucky start. Much better than no goddamn mana off the bat. Jeez, man. Yep, no problem. There we go. At the end of a at the end of a target's upkeep. Okay. Oh, she started with a different creature. So she started with a random creature each time? That's pretty cool for her, I guess. And I have 3, that's enough to go. All I gotta do is survive a round. Boom. She's dying simply from the Vice. I love the Vice. Get like 3 or 4 more of these in my deck. Ain't got no issues. Drop 1 more. Oh, did you want to keep coming at me? Let's see, what can I put that's going to strengthen me just enough to live? Frozen Shade, Hypnotic Spectre, you are in the game. Because the only one that can really do anything is the flying one, and I can protect against it now. She's only 1 over. Player, an amount of damage equal to the number of cards in his or her hand in excess of 4. I'm confused on that, but either way, whatever. There's some misorganization I'm getting on this. Weakness on you. Weakness on you. Weakness on you. And I'm going to go ahead and attack. Yep, just simply to remove the Will-O-Wisp. Oh, shit. I forgot about Regenerate. Man, that was a mistake. All right. Throne of Bone. The better art. That's the Throne of Bone I had when I was a kid. Yep. Do your attack. It's not going to matter because you still have 1 in your hand. You don't have anything this time. So I'll put my Unholy Strength on. Not that it really matters. And we'll just fucking attack. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Because you don't have any way to fight against it. You'll lose your Will-O-Wisp. You can't do anything about it. And you die from the Black Vice. We saved the land. Or at least freed this location from the tyranny of the Black Wizard. Boom. Blue amulet for any land. Any land? 9 plains cards. Plateaus, white and red. Savannas, white and green. Scrublands, black and white. That's what I was looking for. How many? You son of a bitch. I don't have enough. Boo. That's cool, though. One colorless mana. Desert deals 1 damage to target attacking creature at the end of combat. 2 blue. Gosh dang it. Can I get some more blue? Can I come back for some more blue? Prevent 1 damage. That one's not bad. Island of Whack Whack. I forgot about this one. Target creature with flying, just because it's a goofy name. Target creature with flying gets -X -0 till the end of turn, where X is equal to the creature's power. So that creature loses exactly how much power it has. They were lazy writing back then. Strip mining. Oh, okay, 9 because I had 9. I get it now. Urza Mine. I have Urza Mine, so can I get Urza's Power Plant? For 2 blue. Damn. Damn. What about black? Any fancy blacks? Bayous for black and green, scrublands for black and white, regular swamps, badlands for black and red, underground seas. Okay. Well, thank you, but I'll remember that coming here. Cheap tundra wolves, personal incarnations. One may redirect any amount of damage from it. Personal incarnation's owner may redirect any amount of damage from it to himself or herself, because they want to be gender neutral. If personal incarnation is put into the graveyard from play, its owner loses half of his or her life rounded up. Owner may redirect any amount of damage from it to himself or herself. So I can redirect damage any amount to keep this alive. So let's say if somebody busted out something with enough damage to deal 6 to him to kill him, then I can choose to take 1 of those damage points to prevent him from dying. But if he does die, then I lose half of my total life. That's actually pretty cool. That's not going to happen, but that's pretty cool. It's expensive as fuck because I don't have the money for it, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Unstable mutation, I remember that. But -1/-1 on the enchanted creature. Yep. So you get this power on the first round, and then each round it gets weaker and weaker until eventually it dies off. Upkeep of enchanted enchantments. Control. You enchant an enchantment. That was a thing. The enchanted enchantments controller. Upkeep. Power Leak deals 2 damage to him or her. That player may pay up to 2 to prevent that amount of damage dealt to him. So basically, if somebody puts out a really good enchant, you can drop this on him, which will winnow him to death unless they pay mana for it, which then, of course, slows their ability to cast other spells. It's also a really good one. And then 1/1 Wolf with First Strike was not bad either. Awesome. But I think what I'm gonna do is save. I think that I've been 3 hours. That's actually almost shit. This is an hour and a half past the time I plan to be in bed tonight. But nonetheless, so we'll actually save it on the Witch's Tower. Oops, there we go. Witch's Tower complete. Witch Tower complete, I guess, or whatever. That's where we'll be at. Because that's the intention I got to with this one, and we'll continue playing this. It's definitely a universe. I didn't expect that my decks would get better. I thought I was in a point of just decline and loss. But I'll start taking quests again and seeing what I can get. Start kind of taking care of enemies in the area, and I think I'm gonna head to next time I play this. I think I'm gonna head back to that cave that was full of white cards, because my deck has really been built, even though it has black and white, it's really been built to fight white. And I've got some nice new stuff that's actually useful for fighting people off. Black Vice as a round 1 thing is a fucking game changer. So, but yeah, I like it. I'm happy for it. And let's just go ahead and exit out. Boom. And turn off my window capture. Nope, display capture. There you go. You don't need to see my desktop. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying this. And if you have, I'm glad to see you come in through. Thank you for popping in, Arclinus. Thank you for popping in. Evac Karma. I enjoy the fact that you popped in here, and I'm going to go check out your Twitter page as you've recommended. I'm also going to look into this exquisite blood card that Arclinus had actually listed, so I'm happy for that. Something new to put to my decks. And it's good to see you again, DW Vince, or I always say it wrong, D Vincent W. This guy is one of my moderators, and actually it's been a while since I've done this. Been doing this for 4 or 5 years now. Just doing regular channel stuff. If you guys are interested in old school games like this and things like that, you'll find that on my YouTube channel. You can get that at youtube.com/ASRG-retro. And also you can find me on Twitch if you weren't watching me on Twitch already, but you can find me there under Agent Smith Retro Gamer. That is also a place. I do live streams to both of those, and I do my daily Monday through Friday old school games on YouTube. Anything that you see in Twitch and YouTube is also archived there at YouTube. So yeah, I have like 4 or 5 years of I have 3.5 years of doing 7 recorded videos a week, 1 every day, plus 3 live streams, so 10 videos a week. And then after I went on deployment and got back, I switched it out, reduced it, and then switched it, and decided that 5 is good so I can have my weekends with my family. So I still put out a shit ton of videos every week. So either way, if you guys enjoyed this, then I will see you all in the next stream. Have a great day.